Later in the conversation, he bring up the molestation accusation. But before then, what you initially started the show with, had nothing to do with that, brother.
Yes.
But y'all put it at the end as if Big Boy was tripping, because I was telling you that there was small to a time that you should be wasting your time going speaking on that. Yes, if you consider your character being accused of a molester, you're supposed to go in about that and defend your character. But wait, that's what you told me the show was about, bro.
That's not you not being 100% Big Boy. Let me say this. Okay, let me say this. You asked me what the show was about, and I said they were talking about breast and patriarchy. They were talking about breast for feeding children, not for man's sexual gratification. That is what the show was about. But you didn't know why. You didn't ask me to say more. Why are you so heated and frustrated about what got you what? I didn't get a chance to acknowledge that to you because you were thinking that you didn't have the space. I didn't told me why. Yes, they did not me about what? You didn't allow me to acknowledge about what I was doing the show. You think I was doing the show? The whole show had
What's up with it? How's everything going this evening? Everything all right? What happened in Mexico? What we gonna do about it? You have to forgive me because in my prior life, quiet is kept. Well, I didn't use my real name. I never used my real name in a hustler situation because I started off hustling with because I'm a real hustler. So my real name wasn't never used. Rice wasn't never used. Anytime I hustle, you can call me Nut. That's all you'll get out of me. Nut. Then UTT. Damn fool. But wage a war against the cartel on the Texas border, you might well wage war with the state of Texas. You're going to send the military out here, you might as well put them on every street corner and start handling up. Because your government officials work for them too. I'm just going to be honest with you. When I was like I said, a coyote, when I was a coyote, the government officials was the ones that let us through. I mean, I'm gonna give you the game. I go down the highway, the guy in front of me, he's the lead car. He sees highway patrol or border patrol, he drives crazy, or sheriff, he drives crazy. They pull him over. They duck their heads in the back. It looks like I'm riding by myself to everybody else. We fly past them, and that was our free pass to the land of where the indigenous people live, or the natives, because the rules there on their land is different than American law, than United States governed law. So once they get there, that's safe space. Get what I'm saying? So some black dudes I see got shot. When some more people come in, I'll play the clip. But black dudes got shot down in, I guess, on the border of Texas by the cartels, and the cartels apologize, and the U.S. wants to send military down there. I can't say that's a safe thing to do. I can't say that. Now, you might have a different intake or a different walk, and I'd love to hear everybody's opinion on it, but me personally being here, knowing what I know and knowing who I know, you're working against yourself at that point. The United States government, come on, man. United States government know what's going on at the border. They letting it happen. They letting it happen.
can't help but come sit in big boy room to make yourself angry to report him. I'm gonna help you slide left and slide right, because I don't go to people's rooms that I don't fuck with. So anyway, let me get back to this. So,
because I don't think we be eye on eye. I don't think we make it. I think we
okay.
I don't think
Okay.
But that's just.
That's your opinion. You got a right to feel the way you feel. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on that.
And the thing is, I don't have another thing before I want to say something, because you said something that.
But my partners, they on there arguing. Because that's all black people can do is argue. This is getting old. You got bitter on this app. You got some of the most bitter women. At any time a man has a downfall, they post it and say that. Even the Will Smith shit. Women, do y'all understand that us men don't approve of sucker shit? If you supposed to be running your household, how your wife gonna tell somebody to slap somebody? Why is your wife telling the man not to get an award, not to do a job because her husband's not getting an award, and her husband cool with him? How come he couldn't tell him himself? Obviously, he didn't feel that way. And I'm just seeing how miserable the world is. I mean, I'm just not even gonna lie. People are bitter. Things ain't going their way because they got expectations. And they very entitled. And it don't matter what you look like. All you gotta do is be from America. Black, white, Mexican. All you gotta do is be born here, and you feel like people ought to do what you want them to do. All the time. I don't call white women Karens. I don't really call them Karens because they're just spoiled rotten. And like I say, some of my friends will say, I'll turn into a Karen right now if you want to get out of this store fast. I'll use my privilege. And I'm not opposed to nobody using what they got to get to where they go. I'm not opposed to that. You know. But it's just a weird state to live in. It's a weird place to be. You know. But as far as this now, who we gonna blame on this? Is this white people fault because the niggas went down to Mexico, whatever happened to them, and they got shot up in Mexico? Is that now we blaming white people? Is that white people doing that to us? Because now the white people talking about sending the military down to Texas.
My antennas go up to the response that you gave him. So Vader came to you, bro, and Vader asked you.
And I'm really confused at this point on what the military is even gonna do except for combine forces. I mean, they've been working with the cartels, getting the military been working with all the drug dealers to get the drugs in. That's a large part of how we bring our drugs in. We need to quit playing with people and stop lying and act like we got a military full of good people when all we got is a military full of money hungry people. And this country don't give a damn. I just hope that we don't have a great reset, and I hope that there is no such thing as education camps. Because a lot of people just gonna die. One thing I know about Satan, or the enemy, the spiritual enemy, the one that don't want you to go see the Creator, the one who knew the Creator and the Creator disowned him. You get what I'm saying? Is that he tells you to do stuff. He entices you to do stuff that's not good, and then they hold it against you. There's case in point, Hollywood. Hollywood has these, and I don't know if y'all ever been exclusive to go to any parties like that. I went to one party. My cousin, he's a track star. He told me about Carl Lewis's party. I learned real fast to mind my business. If I seen two dudes kissing and they look like producers, to mind my business. That was kind of normal at the party. You know, if I seen a guy messing with a girl that looked underage, you just mind your fucking business. You know, she is really serious in those Hollywood parties. Normal people like me, they'll just kill me in a car wreck or something and act like that's what happened. They're really good at masking shit, making things look like accidents when it was really on purpose. Like my cousin said, he'll never go to another Carl Lewis swim party again at a swimming pool. But you know, and like I say, these Hollywood people all through the life, they look at Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, all of them. The Hollywood people, they allow you to do all the wrong stuff as long as you're doing what they say. The moment that you say, I don't want to do that no more, that's wrong, we know what happened to them, right? I mean, if we're going to be truthful about situations, we know what happened to them. They go to jail for the shit that was okay. You get where I'm coming from with that? What's up, Hazy? Let me drop the link. My partner can come up here and talk with me. But I know Hollywood plays that game where, you know, they say, hey, this is okay to do, and then when you do it later on down the line, if you do something that they don't approve, well, then they demonize you for it. They hold it against you, invite you to these parties. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, the list goes on and on. Michael Jackson, and not even black. We got Jim Carrey, all of them. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen run around giving folks ain't Charlie Sheen HIV positive? Or was he found HIV positive? The moment you go against them, you go to jail or they break you. But at the same time, these was the same people that introduced you to all the dumb, wrong stuff that they do. What's up, Hazy? Come on in.
Rice, what's good? What's good? What's good, folks?
What's up with it?
Ain't too much, just chilling. I was looking, hoping somebody went live, man. Hoping somebody on something.
Already, yeah. I decided because I didn't see nobody neither, and I just had this conversation. I was reading about in the New York Times that I guess 4 black people got killed on the border of Mexico and Texas, and now they talk about putting the army down there with the cartel. The
Well,
cartel works with the military off top. I'm trying to tell you, I used to be a coyote. Trying to tell you exactly how the game go. If I wasn't a coyote, I would probably be oblivious to a lot of stuff. But when I work with the Zetas, well, then I know what they do. I know how they get people over here.
Yeah, that's well, you know, only 2 of them died. 2 of them still alive.
2 of them still alive.
Yeah, 2 of them still alive. The dude got shot all in his legs, and the girl unhung, and the other 2 motherfuckers got deleted. Yeah.
And I haven't read the article in total yet, so I'm just going off the heading of the article.
So what Mexico trying to say is the cartels might have mistook them for some Haitian human traffickers and shot them up, but
Well,
no
okay,
Haitian.
so why are they mistaking that? Let's stop right there. Why are they mistaking anybody for human traffickers if it's something? It might be something going on between them and the human trafficking because we know they involved in that too. I used to be a coyote. Human trafficking at its purest form is what I did.
Right.
They paid me $500 a head. $500 a head. 2-3 times a week, I was taking 5 and 6 people up and down the 15 highway in California.
Yeah, you already know it's bread in that shit. Hell yeah. I mean, me personally, honestly, and I said this now. Me saying that somebody more popular than me has said it now at this point, you know, once everybody start talking about it, you know, great minds, everybody gonna discuss every angle. But I
Yeah.
think Tariq was talking about. I was watching Tariq and he said something, but I already had said it in the first. Matter of fact, I said it in his stream before he was talking
Before
about
he
it.
said it. Yeah.
I believe it was organ harvesting, man,
Yeah, bingo.
and maybe one of them is an inside man, man.
I mean, when you get targeted like that, and then they got all kind of excuses. I don't knock organ harvesting off the table because a lot of people don't know. Never donate your organs to the state because you died.
Right. I took that shit off of my license this time. I had it on my license one time. I thought I was doing something good, but I
No,
found out
take that
these
shit off.
motherfuckers they be following you around and shit. They let
Yes.
you drive. You fuck around, get shot or something, and you got organ donor on your license. They
Yeah,
let
and
you
say
drive.
they get your blood and they say, man, he matched this politician that's about to die that he might need a kidney. He matching.
That's the only thing that saved me is my blood type universal. So they might don't want to kill a nigga. They might want me to help people forever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's the only
yeah.
thing that kind
But
of halfway
see,
save a nigga.
if
But
you know, but if it matches with one, there you go. I mean, we had the one boy that was rolled up in the mat,
in the mat, yeah, and
and
that shit was gone, and they
the
had
shit is
paper,
gone
newspaper, and they had newspaper in there.
in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even know about Trayvon Martin, but Hazy, you probably know about Trayvon Martin. Do y'all know 3 days while we were sitting here discussing Trayvon Martin, watching the video and everything? In the
They were taking
morgue,
this shit.
he was in the morgue. He was a John Doe, and when the family finally got to see his body, he didn't have no organ. Did anybody know that?
I believe it. I
We
can believe
discussing
it.
the man as we discussing the man. It's a huge case. We discussing him, George Zimmer, watching the video, getting the girl he was on the phone with, getting her recollection of everything. And meanwhile, the mortuary don't know who the fuck he is. Come on, man. We gotta
I
quit.
want to address that for a second too, but in a second, I mean, not for a
Gotcha.
second. In a second, I want to address that, but I want to go back to what I was saying about Tariq, because although I made the same point, he did make a point that I didn't think about. Shorty could have thought she was going down there for the BBL or the tummy tuck or whatever. But the other side is like, shit, it's more better just to sell all the organs.
Come on, man.
You see what I'm saying?
And guess
Like,
what? Hey,
so it could have been organ harvesting with an inside man, or it could have been surprise. They all could have been really thought they was great, go get the little surgery and come back. And the other side was like, shit, we can make hundreds of thousands instead of the little 5,000.
Yo,
We can make
y'all can hear me?
what's up,
surgery.
yeah? But think about
Okay,
it like
I
this.
wasn't sure. I
Think
wasn't
about
sure.
it like this, Hazy. Like we
Yo,
just said, they thought
What up,
that
King?
we could just snatch
chilling
the
was good
whole
with you,
body.
TMG.
Chilling, my nigga. I'm on my girl's phone. That's why I ain't got
I
no.
respect. It's all good. It's
My
all
other
good.
phone,
You know, we ain't tripping. We ain't never tripping.
my other phone charging and shit.
Oh, you know how it goes, Chef.
Yeah.
But yeah, right, Hazy, you right about that.
So that's
You
kind of,
right about
that's
that.
kind of deep right there. You know what I'm saying? They could have just been like, man, that's easy. That's easy
Easy
money.
pickings.
Soon as they get across the line, you hit them. Jose, you hit
And,
them.
and think about it. What do they? Because the way they treat us in America and the way they talk about us and the way they watch the news, they probably think she don't even matter. They ain't even gonna get mad about this.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, now that question you got posed, that second question, that's very much the best question. That's a good question for the rest of the year. Don't let that question die down. That second question, don't let that die down, Rice. That's the most important question that I've heard somebody ask this far in 2023. For real. That's
What's that?
very important. That second question he got in the title.
What are we gonna do about it?
That's very important. Nope, I think a lot of people sleeping on the answer to that question, because the answer is very indicative of the future.
There it is. Got to know what we're gonna do about it. Like I said, man, it's the reason why I asked this, and I'm putting the government in this, and even Hollywood, is because They tell you to do stuff that's not right, and then when you do it, they lock you up for it after they want to introduce you to it. And so a lot of this is going to tie in with Mexico. It's going to tie into just our economy in general. What are we going to do about it? Because we see things are slowly going down the toilet bowl.
But
We watch
they
people
just
push around.
I don't
they
want to
just
incite.
standing
I
around
don't
in
want to
that.
incite nothing. I know
But
what
it's
needs
mostly
to be
black
done.
people, all right. Mostly black people that are dying on there, man.
Look,
And that's crazy.
I don't want to incite nothing, but I do know what has to happen. But I don't even want to see it go that route. It's not for real, to be honest with you. I know for a fact that black and Mexican relationship is not what it's supposed to be.
No, it's not what it
Now,
used to be.
and it's not what it's supposed to be. You see what I'm
No.
saying? But
Yep.
it's not the Mexican people fuck. Mexicans is at the point where they gotta avoid niggas because they can't afford no run-ins with the law. Even the
There
legit
it is.
ones, even the legit folks got people around them that they don't want to get caught up in no shit and be risking nothing. So it's better for them to stay away. So I wouldn't act like they don't fuck with black people because they don't like them. Some Mexicans is just racist. You know how the shit go. But I don't think it's because they don't like them. It's because they can't afford to get caught up with them. You see what I'm saying? They can't afford to be fucking up no shit, fucking with no black people when you can clearly see black people ain't on their shit.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
and you're right. And because a lot of the news they get fed is that bullshit news. Like my son and daughter, they got the same mama, Mexican girl. Her mama didn't hate it. She didn't know nothing about black people, and from what she understood, they wasn't to be trusted or to be around.
Right.
But when she
But
saw when she saw how I was treating her daughter versus how everybody else had treated her daughter, she had to meet me. You know,
right.
now your daughter got a fully furnished apartment, TVs in every room, video games, computers, bumping down the block, the car, everything. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me go meet this nigga.
Right.
I don't like niggas, but let me go meet him. What's up, Lucy? Hey, take care of mucho, la wonderful. What's up, Lucy? But
Paso, Lucy.
and Hayes, you probably need to grab her channel because she's cool as shit. She have a lot of fun stream, and I wish she'll come up here and tell us a little bit about how things. Cause and Lucy knows she live in Dago. Lucy can tell you she'll be driving on the highway, and I'll tell her what street she on. That's how much I used to burn them streets up as a coyote. When I be talking about National City, Lucy will tell you about National City. Lucy will tell you I'm Mexican and I don't fuck with National City. Man, first time I told Lucille first time I told Lucille, I say you from Dago. She said I told her I say you must be National City, just to get a response. She got mad at me. She said hell no, I don't fuck with no National City because we know what's in National City. We know who we go and pick up from National City. You get where I'm coming from?
Right.
Look.
Yeah, it should be picking me up, you know.
Because you know, but the one thing I said, it was all my heart and character. Because after that, Hazy, guess what? Every other Sunday, the mama who wasn't married to the husband no more, she was married to a Puerto Rican dude, Mexican lady. Everybody would meet at our house, and we would barbecue. Your pa would fuck up the fajitas because he put them on the fire and they thin, and he ain't turn them fast. They come out tough as a bitch. Everybody telling me to get on the grill
Every time.
Yeah.
Nigga never
we out
learned
there drinking. We out there drinking. You know, I'm at that time I was drinking Michelob and they was drinking Corona. You know, me and her brother and sisters, we still real kind of cool. And we not together just because they knew what my character. They know what I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. When it comes to dealing with people, yo, it's about energy and intent, yo. And then lying, show bottom line, yo, you know, when it come down to it, like really to be honest, when it come down to dealing with people out here, it boils down to one thing. is whose side you on. Is either you on God's side or you on the devil's side, yo. So, once a motherfucker that's reserved fill you out and they know what side you on and you on the right side, they don't got no choice what to take to you. It's automatic. It's supposed to be that way everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Once they know, what they gonna do? They want to attach to you because you know what I mean, you see God, or you doing the work of God, or you reflect God, or you know what I'm saying, you connected to God, whatever it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Lucy, she on my Instagram, so she saw my children, and they don't look black, my nigga. They look straight Mexican, could pass for white. But then they mama from Monterrey, Mexico. With me
Yeah.
having a little bit of white blood in my in my body, whenever me and my kids have a baby by a white person, it's gonna be super bright.
Yeah, I
Can't
mean, I
pass
got
for
white
white.
blood too. I be on my
Huh?
black shit, but I ain't,
You got a little.
my
Uh,
grandfather mixed Irish and black. My
oh
father is,
shit.
you know what
No
I'm
wonder
saying?
you. Now I see all that makes sense. It's in your blood, Hazy. Why you like
Yeah.
it?
So it's a
Yeah, why
lot of
you?
little, you know what I mean? It's a lot of little shit with me too, but
Why you think I like that whiskey, Hazy? What you think my grandfather did?
hey, what? I'm ready to go to the Guinness shit soon.
Come shit.
I'm ready. They got the little Guinness factory having a little get together for the next 2 weeks. I'm going up there.
Nah,
You know
it
what I
was
mean?
very.
Once in a while, you'll catch me grab some Jameson. I mean, they give me heartburn though, but I
Huh.
don't like brown liquor a lot. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm like right now. I'm on some Bombay. I'm on some Bombay. You know what I mean?
I'm
I'll be
on
on
that tequila.
Tanqueray Bombay. But
I'm
once
on
in a
that
while, you'll
tequila.
catch me go get some Jameson and some Guinness and fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll see me with my Notre Dame hat on. That's what it's about. You know
Already.
what I'm saying? Some shit like that. I be on some shit sometime with the bloodline shit because I got a couple little bloodlines in me.
Lucia, that's how I really started learning Spanish by learning the words to that song. That's how I know the song so well. Para bailar la bamba. Para bailar la bamba. Se
Oh yeah, yeah. I learned that in
necesita de
elementary.
gracia.
Se
Una poca
necesita
de
una
gracia.
poca de gracia.
Una poca de
Una
gracia,
poca
mi
de
amigo.
gracia por mi para ti. I think that's
Ay
how it
arriba,
goes.
ay
Por
arriba.
ti seré, por ti seré.
Yo no soy marinero.
Yeah, that was my shit. I
I
learned that in
learned. That's how I
elementary.
learned the words.
Hey yo, when I was in high school,
I'm not the Marine. I'm the captain. Soy capitán. Soy capitán.
hey yo, when
I'm
I
not
was
the
in high
Marine. I'm the
school, that
captain.
was the only subject I used to get like 95s and 100s in was Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Everything else I can get 90s, 80s, 70s, and shit like that. But Spanish, I was up there, 100s, 95s, 98s. Yeah, but I forgot that shit when I mean, I ain't forget it. I remember some of it as it come to me or I hear somebody talking, but I ain't as well versed as I should
It
be.
should be. Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me put it that
But
way.
when
But I was good.
I had to work with them, when I worked with them like that, I learned. And then, like I say, then when you have a baby by a girl from Monterrey, Mexico, that talks that broken English. I mean, every other sentence, she's going, "Como se dice? Como se dice?" That means, how do you say?
Yeah,
You know
how
what
do
I'm
you say?
saying?
Dice,
Yeah.
como se
¿Cómo se
dice hat
dice?
in español?
Yeah.
Como se dice
Sombrero.
bottle in español? Como se dice computer in español? I remember, see, when you said,
Yeah.
now I would have never thought about that unless you just now said it.
Yeah.
Once you said it, now I remember it like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
But I found that Mexican girls that are in the black dudes, that's like a super turn on. If you can speak some Spanish or understand it a little bit. Because there can be some times, and I found this out. Like we was in Walmart and she was having problems with somebody, was bothering her, like a dude following her because she was pretty. And instead of just saying, this motherfucker's fucking with me, she was like, ay, estupido cabron. You know, cabron, estupido, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
used to be on
she
the
would
block.
tell me, she would say in Spanish, you know, I'm trying to tell him I got a man, but he don't listen. He don't listen. And she's talking to me, and it really fucked him up because you know he was a Mexican dude, but it fucked him up that he looking at me and she talking to me in Spanish, and he know every damn thing she's saying. It works for shit like that.
Hey, yo, I used to be on the block. It was this Puerto Rican stripper used to come through the block, right? Yo, shorty used to love me. Hold on. Hello?
Uh-oh.
We right here at 7-Eleven, so
All right. All right.
sorry about.
So, Shorty used to come through the block. Shorty used to be in love with me for real though, but I had a girl. But she used to just holler at me on some business shit anyway. But y'all used to be scared to deal with her because she used to keep telling me that her baby father got her locked up with a brick. She was mad as shit like that nigga put a brick on me.
Damn.
But she used to be coming to holler at me. I used to feel real funny about dealing with her, but you know what I'm saying? She fucked it with a nigga heavy. And she used to fuck with some niggas that used to rob niggas and smoke them, but nothing ever happened from me dealing with her, you know what I'm saying? But it just was real odd. Yo, that was just a real little funny situation right there.
You was on guard. You was on guard with that shit, was you? Hey?
Yeah, I was on God. But I can really tell Shorty fucked it with me too, because I ain't, I wasn't never on bullshit on no block.
I felt that way about a homegirl I went to elementary school with. Me and her husband was real tight. I didn't really deal with her much, but when her husband died, he went in the hospital of cancer. He told her, out of all the people in the world, his mama and daddy and everybody's sisters, brothers, kids, and still alive, he wanted me to have a hat that he wore. Man, that just felt so good to me. I love Domingo for that. But her son had just got like 60 years or something, or was looking at it, right? That's what she told me. She know I don't sell weed, but every other day she was calling me, asking me, can she buy some weed from me? You did?
It's people like that now. You can't tell them I don't sell weed, nigga. I'm like, yo, I ain't did that shit in years, nigga. You can't tell them nothing.
What I was trying to figure out, because then it would get into the harder stuff. Do you sell this? Do you sell that? I need this. I need that. My friend said he need, and I don't really mess with. You get what I'm coming from? I feel like some type of way. Just my inner gut was saying, nigga, be careful of her. She trying to set you up.
Right.
And the only way you're gonna be able to run her off is you're gonna have to act like you like her. And that'll turn her off. That might turn her stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, that was the approach I used when she started asking for drugs, because I just wanted to see really, because I know one thing: if you in a relationship with somebody and they gonna rat on you, it all kind of goes out the window.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap.
They can't snitch on you now. If you sleep with the snitch, they can't snitch on you. That throws all that away.
Shit, I don't know. I mean, it should, but shit, I know I seen otherwise.
Have you seen it otherwise?
Man, I seen otherwise, motherfucker, man. I ain't even gonna get into it, man.
Well, the thing is, the only way I seen it this way is because the person paid enough money. Because in Texas, they give you more time if you want to know who's on your paperwork.
That's bullshit. But
you can take the plea. You can take the plea and say, okay, I'm gonna take the plea, but I want to know who's on my paperwork if I'm gonna take the plea. And they'll be like, okay, well, if you take the plea and you want to see who's on your paperwork, there's an extra 3 years involved.
Man, I ain't even worrying about paperwork. I'm ready, man. Look, I'm getting ready to do a live. I keep on saying I'm ready to do it any day now. I'm ready to do a live stream about paperwork. I'm already fucked the internet up. I'm ready to fuck the whole YouTube up. Watch what I tell you. I ain't never streamed like I'm ready to do about this paperwork shit. I ain't never did no type of shit like this on the internet, never. I'm ready to fuck the whole game up with this paperwork shit, nigga, because I just know what's going on. Paperwork ain't it. That might be the title of the stream. Paperwork ain't it.
Paperwork ain't it.
That might
be
the title.
I had a stream. You remember I like for you to have one, and I'll be on there. I'm gonna be combative because my stream. You know what the name of my stream was?
What?
Paperwork got us into us, and only paperwork will get us out. If you understand the laws.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that title.
I thought you was in there for it that time.
I might was in there. You know I'm gonna pop me your shit if I see
I already know.
Man, I wish you would pop, man. You still ain't check out Kev Rowe. I'm telling you right now. I need you to lock in with him because I kind of feel like it's gonna be
But well, the things
one of
that
them things where as though it was meant for you to lock in with him. You see what I'm
hey,
saying? That's why I keep saying, and I don't
yeah,
be trying to press shit, especially if a motherfucker ain't really
ain't
feeling what
really
I'm
fuck.
saying.
Yeah,
But on
you
that
know I
tip,
fuck with you though, Hazy. I fuck with you.
yeah, I
Your
think when
opinion
you
is
get
very
over there,
valuable to me.
I think when you get over there, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I see why Hazy sent me here. I see exactly why this nigga keep on saying it now. Like, all right, it makes sense.
Next time, you know how to share on your community tab,
Yeah, I'm ready. Matter of fact, I'm ready to share one of your videos now.
or share him to me, and tag me in
Promote.
it. Tag me in it. You know you can put at Rice
Oh
320
yeah,
in.
at Rice.
Uh huh.
All right, I got you. Hold up. I'm ready. Matter of fact, I thought about you this morning when he went live. I'm
You
like, I
should have
wonder if
told.
Rice went in there yet or not.
No, I went to
But
my
I ain't
daughter's.
know how to.
I went to my daughter's track meet. It was at 1 o'clock. I just decided to. She was really important to her that I come to this one because she was
Shit, ain't
running the
nothing wrong.
800.
Hell yeah.
She was running the 800. She ran it in the 249, but like I told her, I don't care. You can just run, baby. You'll get better. But I
That's
gotta
just
teach you how to run and
Right.
breathe. She's so about a book. She don't understand how much she is like me. She don't get it. She don't get it. And that's my
Yeah, she
Mexican
ain't gonna
right
see it
there.
until she grown. It
Say,
take a grown man to see that, yo. You
say,
gotta
but the thing
remember
is,
when we dealing with our kids, all the shit we know it automatically in them because
yeah,
they our kid. Nah, they gotta learn. They got a whole life to go
yeah.
through before they get
right.
to the mind state that we start seeing shit their
But
own way, how we see shit our own way, and they still might don't see it the way we do.
But what's funny, Hazy, is that she's a genius. She just don't want nobody to know anything that she knows, and she was born like that. You know, she got held back out of the first grade because she just wouldn't answer questions. She could write the shit down, but she wasn't saying a damn thing. They thought something wrong with her. I didn't. I knew she was a damn fool. That's my baby. I told her mama. Her mama was like, well, I don't know these people saying. You know what I'm saying? I said, nah, let her go to second grade. She said, nah, because she don't talk. She don't talk, Chris. She don't. And Lassie, she never did. She don't talk. She just don't talk. But
That's
my
how my
oldest
oldest
daughter's
son
like
was. My
that.
son that rap. Yo,
Uh-huh.
my son that rap. He used to be on the block with us. Listen, I'm talking about, and I was kind of reckless, but at the same time, we had a wild block, but we wasn't beefing with a lot of niggas, so it was
Yeah.
kind of safe, but it was still reckless to do that because anything can jump
Anybody
up
can happen.
anytime. But you know, when you the inside, you know what's safe and what ain't. So
Yeah.
long story short, he used to be on the block all the time. Yo, he never talked, yo. Yo, he never talked when he was little, yo. He ain't talked till he got about like 7,
Yeah.
8.
Just didn't
That's
say
how he
shit.
was, yo. He never talked when he was little. Now he just
Rap.
showing me like when he got older, that's when I started learning that he was listening when he was little.
Right.
Yeah.
I never knew until he started expressing to me like,
He didn't
I
want to
remember
miss
you told
nothing.
me this. I remember you told me that. Or this what I do and this what I do. And I know that shit came from. That's
Yo,
what I'm
they're
like, this
always
nigga was
listening,
listening
bro.
the whole fucking time.
Just listening the whole fucking time. Just
Just
Mhm.
listening.
listening, yo. That shit crazy. But it makes sense too, though. Crazy as it is, it makes sense. Go ahead, though, TMG. My bad. I ain't gonna cut you off. You know I be drinking.
No, I said all they do is listen though at that age. I mean, they just suck it up like a sponge.
Like a
That's all
fucking
they do.
sponge.
So yeah, all kids do that, my nigga. They sit around and they listen. Crazy.
It's
Rough.
real.
But that Mexico shit though, Rice, is serious because I don't know why they keep sending us to Mexico.
Yo, they just try and make people don't go down there, though, man. I'm trying to tell you, look
Nah,
at the news. Rice, look at the news this time last year. It was a bunch of little shit going on, trains and planes and different shit. And look at it before COVID. I ain't gonna charge 21 and 20 because we can't really adequately judge it because it was a pandemic and it was the middle of it. But go back to 19, 18, and 17 and look around this time of the year, the end of February, beginning of March, and just look at the news and just see how the propaganda is. It's like they try and get you this understanding that something always going on with travel or in these vacation spots to deter you from wanting to go, man. They try to make sure they got it to their fucking
Was it a
self.
vacation spot that they was at?
Well, no, it ain't a vacation spot, but it's still Mexico. Like I
Yeah,
said,
but
I'm
They wasn't
getting
supposed to
I
be
got
able.
people offering me a
Spain.
free Mexico trip
Woo!
right now.
It's different. It's different. It's different in Mexico than it is here because the police don't respond the same.
Right.
First of
Because
all, they don't
they
like you because
cartel.
they don't like you right off top. You're American, so they're
Right.
gonna be with their people, even if their people are dead wrong.
Right.
That's just how they play the fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck who you are. You're American, even if you're Mexican. You're American first. And please don't go to jail down there and don't know how to speak no Spanish. You in the world, you gonna get your ass beat every day till you learn.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful for you not to know your native tongue. These are some different kind of Mexicans.
I
You
already know
know,
what it is, man. Look, let
when
me
you
tell you
down
something,
there,
right? I'm gonna go back to about 02, right? I'm gonna tell you how this shit was, right? The Mexicans, when you start doing business with them, either you gonna keep doing business with them till the police come.
there it
It
is.
ain't no nothing. The shit just gonna keep coming,
There it
and it's
go.
gonna keep coming, and it's gonna keep coming, and it's
And
gonna keep coming. And the
I'm a
bread
living
better be
witness to
right.
that. I'm a
And the
living
bread
witness to
better be
that
right. And the
because
bread better be right. Niggas
yep,
not playing. And if you get locked up, every paperwork better match up, and you better
yep.
not say
You
nothing.
better not say
And
nothing.
they're gonna still keep coming. And if you're a stand-up guy, you good. If you're not a stand-up guy, it's gonna be real ugly.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna be
And
real ugly.
I was shitting everything I ate for about 2 or 3 weeks after I got popped because I didn't go to jail. They didn't take me to jail. I made up some bullshit ass story. They knew I was lying. The motherfucker had my pistol. They knew I was lying. They knew I was lying. And he let me go. And I thought, well, I'm a fucking dead man. I'm dead.
Oh no, they would have known. But see, that some shit like that might have been one of they folks.
Well, what happened, we was going up, and this was my fault because I never changed cars. That was my biggest problem. I wouldn't get another car. I wouldn't use another car. I just kept using the same car. But, and I don't know what my logic was on that back then. I was just stupid as shit. I was 20. But what happened was we was going into the canyon area, just about to get on the reservation, and some lame ass border patrol, not nobody that worked for nobody, they was sliding down the side of the canyon, and the dude hollered out, told everybody to duck, and they seen him duck in the car. And
They
they hurried
seen
up
them
and
duck.
swooped. They hurried up and swooped on us. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They hurried up and swooped on us, pulled me out the car, pulled all them out the car, was talking shit to them in Spanish. They had me over. And I looked at the motherfucker that was in the front seat. He was like, God damn it, man. He said, just don't say shit, Holmes. Don't say shit. I was like, shit, I got a hell of a story in my head, but because there's a lot of construction back there. I'm going to say, I just picked y'all up on the construction right there. And
Big
that shit,
bag.
I was just going to go through. You know, I was giving y'all a ride. It's hot out here. And I'm from Texas, so that's when the dude was like, and I really used my Texas accent then. I ain't meant shit, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew when he let me go on that bullshit ass shit. When he let me go, I said, I'm a dead man walking. I know I am.
No, if you ain't said shit, they gonna know if you said something or not.
So they was back
Police
there
don't.
terrorizing
The
all them and
police work.
terrorizing all them,
The
and
police work with them.
they was kicking their ass back there on the back of the car. I was like, God damn, man, I hope they don't do me like that. What's up, Snugs? They was
That's
beating they
good.
motherfucking ass. And this was the only day. Let me tell you what saved me today.
No, what's good, bro?
This was the only day there was nobody in the trunk. Because I usually had somebody in the trunk. Man, God would get me early in the morning. I ain't bullshitting
Man,
around.
that
Bro.
nigga crazy as shit. You wasn't taking nobody nowhere.
Mm-mm. I didn't have nobody in the trunk that day. I think that's the only thing that saved me along with that bullshit ass story, but they let me make it. I went back to the hood. I said, damn, fool, I fucked up. The homie told me what I needed to do. see if I could fix things. Shit, I ain't even gonna get the check. It was some paper waiting on me. I left that. It was 4, 5. It was $2,000. That $2,000, he got it still.
That's what's
Fuck
up,
him.
bro. Much
That
respect.
money. I'm good.
A little beer, the little one. Don't give me that big beer.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Moon.
That you make time. I'm waiting for this. Rice, you never checked that TV show, Your Honor? King Hayes, you never check that out?
Well, you know me. I
What?
ain't gonna watch much TV
Your
because
Honor.
Check what out?
Your
TV
Honor.
show.
Huh?
TV show, Your Honor.
What's that?
It's like
Oh no, I ain't even. I only watch TV yo, except for the news.
That's it, it's some down south TV show though. Some New Orleans shit. That shit wild though.
Yeah, man. Oh
I
man, no.
don't even know what that shit is, yo.
Some New Orleans shit. Should be wild. But I'm just trying to figure out why is people still trying to even book vacations to Mexico anyway. It should be already.
Why not? I mean, why don't we just pack up and move down there? Like for real. We got enough money. I mean, we don't need that much money in Mexico to pack up and live like we living in the United States and don't have to go to work. It ain't that bad. I'm just telling you, in the city, you can make it because a lot of people speak English. I mean, they got English shit all over the place down there because people tour a lot.
Right.
People, older white people, and a lot of people, man, that's what they do when they get old. Shoot, they retire out of the country. They might have a house here that they come back to. They might want to stay here. They might miss folks for a little while. They get tired. They go back home. Mexico, Brazil. My brother's business partner, he got one in Africa. That's where he lived. He lived in South Africa, but he got a house in California. When he want to go home, he just come home and chill in his house in California. But he got a house in South Africa.
That's how you do it.
And it's a house.
You situate your
I
shit
ain't
so
never
you.
been. I ain't never been, but an old man showed me pictures.
That's what I be trying to tell
And he got a house. Not a. This shit is like made out of all glass, my dude. This shit is sick.
Damn. Well, like a condo glass house?
Yeah, just a condo, just a big, but it's a house, like a mansion house, pools and
Right.
pool and jacuzzi and all types of shit. Think he got livestock on the land and got people working it. See, that's the type of shit I'm trying to get and go.
That's what you supposed to do. Set your shit up how you want to live, yo. I be tired of people mad at people because they not living how they want to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just set your shit up. Set your shit up how it is, how you want it. And then I say, well, for me, after that is nation building.
Damn,
you know what I mean? Once you get your shit right, this nation.
My bad, y'all. I just had to say, man, where you been? We been looking for you, been missing you. Thought something was wrong with your crazy ass. Where you been, homeboy? Yeah, Damien, tell him you can make it. You can make it down there, as long as you leave people the fuck alone.
Yeah, because
I don't hurt to know somebody.
I heard them people.
Don't hurt to know somebody.
You right.
I heard them people was in the wrong spot. They went in them spot.
Yeah, they say the name of the spot mean more killer. The name of the spot where they was at, it mean more killer. Yeah.
And they talking. Is it on the border or is it just in Mexico? Or is it just with the cartels? Because they know who the cartels is. They work with.
It was right inside of there. I don't got the this shit behind me. I don't got the cities on it. It just got Mexico as a whole. But it was right as soon as you get in there from, I think over there by Brownsville.
Okay.
or McAllen or something, right over
McAllen.
that little area, Mexico down there. Like I
McAllen.
think they went through right there, or Laredo. Maybe they went through Laredo, somewhere
Laredo.
around the bottom corner.
Okay.
But whatever they was doing, I mean,
But I saw him walking through customs like you do when we walked to Mexico. And I was like, nigga, I owe this child support. I could go down here and start some shit. I could walk to a ride or something.
who the fuck gonna go to a country and get the surgery under the table out the
Everybody,
country? You should do
every,
that in the country. You should do it with a
Everybody
doctor
do that. A
that
lot of
know
everybody.
people
what he's
do that.
doing. Look,
Nah,
you should
everybody
do it
doing.
with a doctor that know what
A
he's
lot of
doing,
people do
but
that.
do it under the
Look,
table. You
look,
A
don't
lot
go
of
to no
people do that.
people that
look,
just
look.
only doing it under the table. That's crazy.
It's the reason why they call it the Brazilian.
A lot
Why?
of people do that.
Because that's where
Hey.
they've been going to get it done too.
Oh,
Mhm.
Brazil, yeah. But they going to Mexico to get it.
Are
Yeah.
the Dominicans?
Yep.
But they say it was either a BBL or a tummy tuck. But I mean, look. That shit goofy. They could have just went regular on vacation with that money, yo.
They
Fuck your butt. Who cares if look, it's 100 niggas that want to see it naked. They don't give a fuck if it's lifted up or not. What the fuck is wrong with y'all females out here, man?
Hmm.
it's
Niggas
nothing.
don't give a fuck. Niggas
They
fuck flat butts, ugly girls. Niggas fucking anything that when they try and put their wood in somewhere, and not only just the fuck sometimes too. A lot of niggas will shack up and fuck with you. So you ain't gotta go through all that dumb shit trying to satisfy no nigga, man. Not these days. We're in 2023. Niggas gotta start looking at this shit different. Fucking plastic surgery and shit. Who the fuck? We don't got time for that.
Yeah, tell these
The
girls.
world
Don't tell
might end
these
in 3
niggas.
years. You gonna have some fucking Botox in 3 years when the shit end?
Mm-hmm.
Goofy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got the
Yeah,
time for that type of shit, man. I'm
you ain't
sorry.
lying though. You ain't lying at all.
And I ain't saying nothing about looking good. I know everybody want to look good, look their best, and feel their best. There's nothing wrong with that, but going too far is too far. Too far is always too fucking far.
That's true though. Way too far.
Nobody worrying about that. I wish I would be with a girl and she don't got no butt, and I'd be like, we should go in and spend this 5 racks and get the surgery. Like what?
No.
Just pound cake that little flat butt.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Where you gonna put? Because you know they put 10,000. It's it's like 10,000 for like for that shit. Cause niggas over here they got they girls that they be pimping and they be putting like they be paying for their implants. It be like 10,000.
10K? Yo,
Yeah.
10K?
Hold on, wait
Yeah.
a minute. I used to play this song and nobody got why I kept playing this song by
The
Young
girl
Dro
won't do
not too
squats to
long
say
ago.
10K, yo.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know
You
what?
get fake boobs.
Let me tell you what the song is called "Spending." You know what what Dro said? I put about 40,000 on my girl a new body. I just
Mm-hmm.
spent
It's true though.
2,000 on a new Ducati.
It's true though.
My chick stripping, she working Friday. Blue Flame Wednesday. I might see you Friday.
A lot of time, right? You see these girls, right?
He
They
telling
be
you the
skinny.
game.
They be
What's
skinny
up?
as hell. They be skinny as hell. People think they be
What's up,
working
Cash?
out. No, nigga, they just bought they just bought it's just an ass and booby that they be buying and shit, my nigga. That them the skinny bitches added on shit to them. Yeah, but it's that
I
much
don't
though.
know.
It's 10K. It's 10K for a breast implant.
That's crazy. I don't know if
Mhm.
when I say it in the streets or not, I like it or not. But I know for damn sure if I'm fucking with a female and she don't got it, I'm not gonna tell her to go buy it. She can do some squats, or she can have my baby. Look, she can do some squats, or she can have my baby and breastfeed, and her titties gonna get big. You ever see a breastfeed? Oh man.
So these
But
niggas gotta understand you
the,
can't talk to these
Hey
girls out
yo.
here.
Hey yo,
this the
y'all never
thing.
saw breastfeeding titties? What?
Them the best
Hmm?
ones. They full. That's what a girl mean when she say my titties ain't full no more.
Mhm.
They fell down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey yo, who give a fuck
Ten,
about them falling down? Niggas to be
10, my
looking at
nigga.
Africans getting horny.
That shit
Nuh-uh.
crazy.
About that shit. Niggas is too picky nowadays.
Nah, I was like that when I was a little boy. I mean, it was funny. He. I saw some titties because I used to watch. Back then, they every year they used to play Shaka Zulu.
Oh yeah, and they show the titties on TV.
Yeah, you get to watch all the titties, and I get into
That's
the
the only
story.
titties you can see on TV is African titties.
That's
Fuck,
it.
there's no way. I swear to God, I wish a girl would tell me, "Oh, give me 10K to get some titties." I go, "Go fuck yourself."
They
Straight the
don't
fuck
What?
play it.
up.
They don't play that no
Okay.
more at all.
That shit is it
Hey,
is
yo,
not. No
that
return on
niggas,
investment. There's no ROI.
niggas
There's
down here in
no
Toronto, though.
ROI unless you're a pimp.
Niggas down, yeah, that's niggas down here in Baltimore because I seen that shit on some shit. Niggas are showing me down there. Niggas down there, they do that because they want their girl. You know what I mean? If they got their main girl that's making all the money, whoever is
Uh,
making whoever is making the most money get their titty done. You know what
there's
I
no
mean? So then,
taxes. There's no
yeah, so
taxes in Mexico, so that's why they do it.
mhm.
See, Damien Mexican, he
You
back.
can
He
take
don't.
over the game. Let me see.
I
You
think he
know
live
how I
in
think.
Chicago too,
I
but
Mhm.
always
he
got an answer for it. So for motherfuckers that go get breast implants and shit like that, I just come back with the girls with the natural titties that they ain't had to do shit. And who gonna win? Fuck you think this is?
A lot of these weird niggas ain't like me and you. They want fake titties. Yeah, I'm telling you. These weird ass niggas. These weird and these are the niggas like your judge, your counter attorneys, your lawyer, and all these niggas we're talking about. We're not talking about. You know what I mean, we're talking about the niggas that you know what I mean spending $500, 10K a night. You know what I mean?
Oh
These
yeah,
niggas.
just tricking off, tricking off.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I was tricking, if I was buying pussy, I'm pretty sure I would love fake ass and fake titties. I mean, it all the same. It's the same
Mm.
industry.
Nah, nigga, nah,
No, if
nah.
I was
And
buying
niggas
ass,
and
I
niggas
mean,
that do that
pay
shit,
for
that
some
butt
pussy.
what's up,
What?
GC?
Golden.
nigga and niggas that do that shit is weird as fuck.
What? That pay for pussy?
What's up, golden child? No, no, that just buy the whole
Oh, buy
like
the
be
package.
yeah, buy the you fuck like if the bitch making the money, why you putting all these breast, ass, and all that shit for? It
Well,
make no sense. It don't
I
make no
don't mean
sense.
no harm. If a nigga
No,
keep doing that, I'm gonna
the
think a
top
nigga doing that shit somewhere with a man too.
already.
Hmm.
I'm just sorry. Ain't you know what I mean? Cause it ain't
Hmm.
no way. Who the fuck wanna do that? Who what woman don't like their body, yo? I mean, unless you just
All of
really
them
done
now. It
found
seemed
some
like
shit.
it
But
seemed like
even still,
everybody. Hey, Hazy. Even nowadays, I ain't gonna lie. It just seemed like everybody want to look the same.
Hmm.
They
Like a
all
Barbie.
want the same fashion and everything. It didn't used to be like that. With like if
Barbie.
my homeboy was doing Nike, well then I had to find something else other than the shoes because I just love Air Max. That's just me. But
right.
I would have to rock something else.
Mm.
You dig what I'm
Hold up.
saying?
We're
What is
talking
it?
about a
I would have
little
to
about
rock it my
Mexico.
way.
What is the deal with the BBL
Golden
with no
child. We're
hip?
just talking about
If you gonna
Mexico
get a
now.
BBL, don't
We
you
gotta
might as
ask
well
Anything.
get
the
hips too?
we gotta ask the women what is the deal with
Who
the
the fuck want a
BBL.
big butt with flat hips
Well,
when you paid for it? You might as well get that
GC.
shit exactly perfect
Huh?
all
Well,
around.
what happened in Mexico? That's the topic. Is what happened in Mexico. We was just
Yeah.
going off
That's what we guys are
Oh
going
yeah,
after
you know
other
how
stuff.
we
Yeah.
do. You know how we do.
messing with some of the news, picking on it. We gonna pick
Like
the
Tariq
story apart
say,
real
you
fast.
know how I do. You know how I do. Tariq funny as shit.
Hmm.
I had to get on that nigga about that shirt he had on last night though. That nigga had on a motherfucking John Witherspoon shirt. Yeah, I
Who
ain't
Who that?
letting
did?
that slide because he be getting
Who
on the
did?
Baltimore accent, so I had to slide his ass.
Mhm.
He tried like he ain't said, nigga. You saw that
Yeah,
shit? That's
you
the
had.
John Witherspoon special.
I get drunk. I go to laugh like a motherfucker when you say certain shit and we been drinking.
Hey yo,
They
I ain't gonna
really
lie
come
to you.
out when you.
Hey yo, I told y'all if I just be smoking, I gotta drink to really talk with y'all. I don't have to, but I'm more talkative when I drink. When I smoke weed, I ain't gotta say a word. My nigga, I can live in a fucking cabin in the woods, nigga, for 30 days. I ain't gotta talk to nobody. I don't give a fuck about talking.
Trust me, man.
But when I be drunk, I talk more. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no liquid courage or no shit
Yeah,
like that. But I just ain't a talker like that. But if you want me to talk, we gonna definitely need some liquor or something in the room because I don't really be talking like that.
Right.
But if I do have the liquor, yeah, it's going up. It's gonna be up. That's a fact. It's gonna be up. I mean, you know, certain times I be sober and shit go up too.
oh shit, Mexico
You
down
fucking
there
around.
talking shit, nigga. Hold on,
Who?
we got to put this shit up here.
Yeah, check
Hold
me
on.
on. America can't do shit, they say. Fuck yeah. We run this bitch. Nigga, we kill whoever we
Hold
want,
on.
nigga.
Who?
It's the Mexican, nigga, yeah, see people, but see people, we need to understand though.
That
When we
ain't
go to
good
other people,
though for them.
no,
They
no,
can
no,
ready,
no,
they
no,
can ready
but
catch the blues.
no. When we go to other people's country, we need to understand we're
It's
not in
Al
America.
Jazeera.
So we need to respect people's, you know, if someone say
I don't want to
that's
do no.
a dangerous area, we can't be taking our phone and our camera and say, oh, let's go over here. No, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm not supposed to be going over there.
Hold on,
So
wait a minute.
you get your ass
Watch this.
killed.
Watch, watch this, Chef. Hold on, y'all. Wait, watch this, Chef. Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador has rejected calls for the United States military to intervene to stem drug cartel violence in Mexico, saying such a move would violate the country's sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
During a news
Uh-oh.
conference on
Uh-oh.
Thursday, Lopez Obrador said his government was not going to permit any foreign government to intervene in our territory, much
Uh-oh.
less that a government's armed forces intervene. Well, shit,
Mm-hmm.
damn it, it's about to get good in motherfucker.
El
Hey,
Chapo
Well,
all
and
over
y'all
I don't
got
think they
Chef. You
need
again.
got
to. I don't think they need the
how much?
army to
How much you
intervene.
charge me,
El
Chef?
Chapo
To
all
go to
over
work for
again.
you? I'm running like a motherfucker. I'm going where it's cold.
El Chapo
They
all
gonna fuck
over
around, grab the
again.
president of
It's El Chapo.
Mexico. They
You
gonna
remember when El
grab them.
Chapo had the president in his pocket? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember El Chapo? This is El Chapo, man. This nigga seemed like he worse than El Chapo. He got the president on his side and all that shit. Oh no, don't fuck with this nigga, right?
Somebody keep
Don't fuck
offering me
with
a
They
him.
free
got a
trip to
Sour
Mexico.
Creek.
I ain't fucking with it, Golden. I ain't fucking with it. I never even really wanted to go there anyway. Not as a trip. I
Hold
wanted to
on,
go
wait a
there when I
minute.
saw this Mexican.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This nigga finna talk some shit, Hazy. For real, he talking shit. Wait a minute.
Cool.
He must be
Go ahead,
cool with
play it.
Russia. Listen. He said, in addition to being irresponsible, it is an offense to the people of Mexico.
Hey, yo, what
He
happened
said,
to my bed? I
adding
asked you
to
for.
that Mexico does not take orders from anyone. On Wednesday, Texas Republican Dan Crenshaw released a message in Spanish asking Lopez Obrador why he was oppose a proposal the congressman introduced in January authorizing U.S. force to target drug cartels in Mexico. The,
Don't
car-
you dare go to Mexico,
the
Golden John.
cartels, the cartels are at war with us, poisoning more than 80,000 Americans with fentanyl every year, creating a crisis at our border and turning Mexico into a failed narco state. Crenshaw said in the statement January 12th about the proposed legislation. Ooh wee. The Democrats gonna have fun with that dude that said that's they gonna call that racist. Hold on. It's time we directly target them. My legislation will put us at war with the cartels by authorizing the use of military force against the cartels. We cannot allow heavily armed and deadly cartels to destabilize Mexico and import people and drugs into the United. Well, goddamn. Hold on, wait a minute. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on Monday also said in a Fox News interview that it was time to put Mexico on notice. Oh shit. He advocated introducing legislation to classify some Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist groups. Nigga, I'm finna move to Africa. They ain't fighting over there. I highly
Shit. What? I know you ain't gonna say that. Who ain't fighting over Africa? You
They
gonna run
love
right
it.
into that China war. What you think
I don't
China
give a
Yeah.
fighting for?
I tell you, them niggas control the drugs everywhere, right? Them niggas control that shit in Jamaica, everywhere, Africa, nigga,
From China?
everywhere,
I don't
China,
know drugs. I just don't want
Russia,
to be around nobody that wants to
Russia.
play. Now I'm in
They
Texas.
got
It's too
they
close
nigga,
up.
they the plug for
They
all the
run it.
dope, nigga. You know, everybody wants the best dope in the world. Who's got the best dope? Where's the shit come from?
China.
You know what I mean? Just come
China
on, my
and
nigga.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, the cartels go crazy down there for Chapo's son. Yeah, they talking shit. Drug cartel violence in Mexico come under renewed scrutiny in the U.S. after 4 Americans were kidnapped by armed men last Friday. The 4 Americans
Yeah.
were hauled off in a pickup truck after unidentified gunmen fired upon their vehicle. The Federal Bureau of Investigations (FBI) said in a statement at the weekend, all 4 Americans were placed in the vehicle and taken from the scene by armed men. A Mexican citizen was killed in the incident, which took place as drug cartel factions tore through the streets. Tama, Tamaulipas. Ooh, I don't know. I ain't say it. Tamauli,
Tamalibas.
Yep. Governor
Tamalibas.
Americo Viriel said U.S. citizens had crossed into the northeastern Mexican city of Matamoros across from the border from Brownsville for a medical procedure. The city, however, has been beset by violence linked to drug trafficking and other organized crime.
But she got 5 kids? Yeah.
Mexican authorities frantically searched as the cartel moved the 4 Americans around and even taken them to a medical clinic to create confusion and avoid efforts to rescue them, the region's governor said.
The fucked up part about looking at the cartel shit is that there's so many different cartels. So you don't know who right, who wrong. When as soon as you hear the word cartel, you automatically think something negative. But
Right.
you don't know it's good cartels and bad ones.
I don't know, you know.
But I
Uh,
guess everybody who
One
I
moving
don't
got
know
him to
drugs,
the
about that.
leg. They
I
did.
don't know about that, easy.
why?
I don't know
I
about that
guess
either.
everybody who moving drugs is a bad cartel,
No,
except for the
all them
pharmaceutical,
niggas just all them niggas, they
except for
all
the
the same, bro.
pharmaceutical company.
No, they all the same, bro. They use it, they abuse their power and they do ruthless shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but they're not
mean,
all fighting for the
Man, this
same cause.
and then but they all do the same shit with it. You know, they try to get you rich and they actually do something for it, and then or they might take your family if you don't want to do it. Like
mean,
you don't have to
that
be a
just
part
mean,
of them. You don't
hey
have
man,
to be.
I mean,
Go ahead, Russ.
to me, I just think that just mean, man, maybe we ought to chill on some of the extracurricular stuff we do in America. Maybe it's
Yeah,
getting harmful to the point to where there's so many different things that could go wrong that
right.
you probably don't want that kind of drama.
Yeah, because you don't want to sell them niggas no rockets, my nigga. They could buy them rockets from Russia and them niggas. Like, there's a lot of shit that we gotta pay attention to that we don't want to get
And we want to
involved
be
in. That's why,
nation building. We gotta
yeah,
have something to stand on when the rug get pulled from under us, man. Because ain't
it's
nobody
true.
fucking with us. You clearly see ain't nobody fucking with us, and we are divided. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta
All of
give,
the black people, all different factions of black people divided up. So
we
when the
gotta give
rug
them
get
back
pulled
their
from under,
chopper, yeah.
man,
We gotta
No,
give them back their chopper.
hey, no, I gotta give it. I gotta give it up to the government this time. They didn't even say black people. They said Americans. They ain't called them black yet.
oh nah.
Up to the FBI on this one.
Well, yeah, well, you know that when it's like that, you know they trying to start something between Mexicans and Americans. See,
There it
look,
is.
we surrounded
Mhm,
on both borders. Anything that happened on the borders,
mhm.
you gotta be wary of it. That shit that happened in Ohio, even though it's far from Canada, I wouldn't be surprised if China got strategic influence over there or interest because it's so close to
But
Canada.
Yeah.
They gonna
they got
want
that shit.
places
They got,
where they can come across the border and situate themselves. They gonna want to be able to come
They
across
got
the
all
Mexico
that, man.
border,
They
situate
got
themselves.
this shit locked. They got this shit locked over here, my nigga.
I
I
know.
mean,
That's
them
why I'm
niggas
saying
over
in
here,
America,
them niggas.
at the top of
Yo,
the
look,
country, if you look at the United States, you gotta look. If you was China, where would you want to situate yourself at? And then just pay attention if shit happening right there. Plain
yo,
and simple.
right, Rice, King Hayes, I Rice, if you get a chance, I want you to look up the story where the drug cartel came to the hood, nigga, and kidnapped the 14-year-old because he was looking for his brother that took off with 2 keys or something like that and didn't pay.
Who
Yeah, nigga,
did?
was killed. The drug cartel.
Where this happened at?
This is in Toronto. This is in the hood. Them niggas,
ATMG. Ask
them niggas,
Damo. Ask
huh?
Damo about the nigga Policapio back in the day. Some Mexican shit that happened there in Baltimore out Owens Mills. Ask
I
him what
think
happened with that. They found 3 motherfuckers with their head cut off, nigga, in Baltimore. Nigga, they a whole family. They wasn't playing. Matter of fact, was it 3 or 5? The nigga name was Policarpio Espinoza or some shit. Nigga, it was mad bodies behind them. That shit was all across the news for like a year and a half. Nigga, it was all type of bodies going on about these Mexicans right there. Yo, they found they went up in an apartment or something. They found motherfuckers with their heads beheaded, yo,
right.
in Baltimore.
Damn. Yeah, I think I heard something like that from Damo a while ago.
Yeah, that shit was real. That shit was real.
Man, niggas be wildin', bro. I'm not going nowhere, no Mexican, no Spanish country right now. I got you, man.
I go, but I'm only going to the tourist attractions. I would venture to the hood, but not on no crazy shit like that.
I'll probably go to the Dominican Republic, but that's about it. I'm done with that.
It was this lady that worked out Towson Town Center. She had some slick ass golds in her mouth. I asked her where she got them from. She said she got them from. Damn, where'd she say in Mexico? Somewhere in Mexico, she said. I was like, damn, I like they gold though. Her gold on her teeth, that shit was real crispy. Yo, it was thin though. It wasn't all big and bulky. It was thin, but it was shiny as a motherfucker. It was the right tint and everything. I was like, oh yeah, I like they gold. Matter of fact, I got that shit wrote down somewhere in the old wallet or something. But I go there for that or some shit. Well, then again, now with this shit, yeah, they organ harvesting. Now that I learned about organ harvesting, yeah, I think twice about going anyway. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
I forgot.
Anytime. I can't believe people are actually going to Mexico when this big drug war is going on. Niggas, and I say, yo, that's crazy. Stay out of that shit, yeah. And people need to understand if they tell you don't go certain places, don't go. Don't take your camera and think you're gonna get views. You're gonna get views and clicks and likes because like, get out of there.
Costa Rica, the shit. I hope you ain't go see Nature Boy enough. Please don't. Please go. No, I'm talking shit.
Okay. I see that. See you going on, Sean. You always traveling, man. Tell people stop going to these Spanish countries. Take a break here. Best to go to the Dominican, man. That's your best. That's your safest place for you to go right now. But even the Dominican down there still, have
I ain't
some
gonna
type
lie.
of.
I ain't leaving out the country. I ain't leaving out the country right now unless I'm moving out the country. I ain't going traveling nowhere, visiting nowhere out the country. I don't. It's not. Right now, it ain't the time.
People always go. I don't know why Americans always skip Mexico and skip the Dominican and go to Mexico. Why? Y'all don't like Americans down there. People,
Um,
they don't like
right there
Americans, my
close.
nigga.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
close though, and like I said, they got some people from here, free Mexico, 3 days. I mean, 4 days, 3 nights right now. But nah,
My nigga right now. He Mexican. African and half Mexican. He said he never going back to Mexico, especially this war going on. He Mexican.
Uh,
My neighbor's dad trapped down there right now. You know what I mean? Like the nigga went down there for COVID and got trapped down there for COVID in this shit right here because where he's at is her dad is at is surrounded by fucking. For her to leave, she gonna intercept in this shit. They got certain like it's crazy. Y'all niggas better understand, bro. This shit ain't a joke. Ain't a joke.
yeah.
Mhm. Joke. There's
She
a lot
can't
of shit
think.
going on. We're just not seeing like this. What we're seeing right now is just because Americans are getting murdered and Canadians are getting, you know what I mean, kidnapped or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But that's why you're seeing this. But this shit, there's some serious shit. There's some like
What's up,
violence, bloody war going on down there, my nigga. Every day,
What's good,
like what
Vince?
like what Rice said, the extradition shit. Yeah, I gotta cut that out. Stop trying to take people from their country, yo. You know what I mean? You guys are the one that are buying drugs from these countries and sell it in your own country, and then and use it as set up to catch people, right? The black people and the local street dealers, whatever, and the big, you know what I mean? But then it gets out of control. You guys can control it.
What you
You guys
looking
want to lock up. You guys want to lock people up. Yes, you know what I mean? The government is the one that helped bringing the shit in
I'm
the
sitting
country.
up here. It's
What's up,
downstairs.
Vince? You see what
They
I'm saying?
with them. That's how they know what it was.
Yeah, they know they work together. Like the fuck out of here. So now, when you guys got outsmarted,
Yep.
and you know what I mean, and you got and you see that, oh shit, what's going on, share? You know what I mean?
Good, Sherry.
With
You
them to
got
have
you
that in the news like that, I think that they were targeted and that they knew that this would be a big news station because this was gonna make people uneasy of other people.
On
They
other
try to
people.
start another tension. They don't started another tension. Try to start another tension set with black people aiming somebody else at black people
right.
because they kind ain't bending no more. The young folks ain't taking this. You know what I'm saying? They think different. They saw things different.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is we're not safe, and I'm happy they said it like they said it, though. You're right. No one's
I
safe,
hope boy can walk again.
They said because if they would have said black people, then that means black people
But they did.
won't be safe,
They didn't. They said
in America. Yeah, so that means we're all not safe. So don't
yeah.
think you could go. Don't
There
think
you
you could
go.
go to America
But what
because
you look
only
like?
Yeah, don't think you
What's
go
up,
to
Terry?
Mexico because you see a black person and a white
Sherry.
person. Like, nah, nigga, they killing everybody. You know what I mean? They killing everybody.
Yeah, that's what they said. I don't know.
It's crazy, bro.
Because they ain't nothing that none of their routes say they came from Haiti. Nothing ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't you gotta find some drugs or
From
have
where?
some intel? It's had some intel to say that. What they base that off of?
I don't know, bro.
Hey yo, I'm ready to come back in the few, yo. You ain't ready to shut it down, right? Says you.
No, no.
All right, I'm ready to come back in the few.
All
Bet
right, family. Yeah, but
it was a level four
um,
no travel zone. Yeah, but
yeah.
nobody
We
like that. No, don't
Gold,
nobody know what that is. Like
Golden
that.
Child
Know
was
what
saying
that
that.
is.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm just wouldn't like as I said. You're better off going to the Dominicans or somewhere else. Like Mexico right now is too much. Sorry, Brazil. Sorry.
North
I was
Carolina
thinking.
license plates. Well, we know who did get through, right? The real drug kingpin, he got through.
Mm-hmm.
We know he on the loose. He done flew right through. He out of Mexico by now. He gone.
Mm-hmm.
When they put this story out, he was gone.
Right.
So we know he's still in the game. We gotta
I think.
sometimes you gotta look at the messages that they tell us when people See, I'm glad you read all that, Sherry. So we know the Haitian drug lord got through because the cartel told that's what happened. Um,
I'm back there not to go. Who's
that was
mom?
already marked off territory where you're allowed to sell drugs and do. If you caught down in there, you supposed to be down in there. Whatever happened to you, supposed to happen to you. That's how they play the game right there. We know that was that kind of travel zone, and we know that the drug kingpin, the Haitian drug kingpin at one time was in North Carolina. If it was North Carolina license plates. But I think that we do a lot. We do a lot to look good. And I think that just the organization, the jinx and all this, what people don't see was the beginning, was the thought of, I guess my body ain't good enough.
Hmm.
And we better start appreciating what we got. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I think that things are happening in a rapid speed right now, especially with mass communication, and people are used to trusting strangers because that's all you know because of mass communication. You get closer to strangers than you do your own family that's around you now.
Everybody always crying. Oh, like
Yeah,
relax. Be satisfied what you have.
they really don't be knowing people.
Sorry. You know what I mean? Like be satisfied what you have.
No, they sure don't, Damien, because that'll show weakness. They tell you what was happening. If Sherry had all that information, we got the same information now. We know he not in Mexico no more. Ain't no telling where they are now. He's somewhere probably smoking on a Cuban, laughing his ass off with a sack. With a sack, he probably done stole something, or probably you know what I'm saying. Came to
Right.
pay late or something. But they was tracking him. Now they lost him because they did this shit.
Telling you, man.
Look,
Shit that they be doing. Community page.
you said something weird about that because they don't apologize, do they, Damien? No, they don't apologize. But they wrote up. It said that they to the government, to the victim families, apologizing to them and sending their condolences to the family. That is something. You think the cartel's taking claim for what happened, but it was a botched government hit, and that's why they writing the government. Because the government probably told him to get the guy who was in North Carolina to get him down to Mexico while he was there. This is what he going for. It all makes sense now if she was going to get a BBL. I'm just saying you gotta have a little. They think you have a little money if you're going to do that. But Mexico say they ain't coming down there doing nothing. That's why.
But they need to, they need to just. I think they should just, with all this going on, they should just say, you know what?
You think
Let's
so,
let.
Lucy?
What
I
Lucy said?
yeah, this Lucy said it's really sad for the victims, but I feel like it's a decoy for some other shade. You think so, Lucy?
Yeah, she could be right in a sense of way. Um, hmm.
Dang,
Something.
I'm taking more what you say in account than anything, because you are because You know. I know you know. Like you said, you not used to them ever saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for doing that. My bad." You ain't
Right.
never heard nobody say that.
Right.
Having no feelings with the cartel.
Mm-hmm.
They shot like that. What GC say? They shot up the plane. Yeah.
Right. No regards. So you gotta ask yourself,
Remember
yo.
not too long ago they was shooting up the city when they arrested that boy in the middle of the city. They was going crazy. That's what I'm saying. So this seemed like the government blaming, trying to start some shit. That's what it looked like, trying to start some shit. They trying to start something.
Right. 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 Always. Right.
Can't tell what
Right.
it
Right.
is. Cause black people got
Never. Never.
we ain't
Never
finna.
lose.
I don't know if I'm speaking for black people. Cause I ain't heard pro black people talk about it yet. And I was trying to listen to some, but I wanted to get mine off first. I just want to say this.
They were.
Like the Nation of Islam and all that want to get involved and all that. I think
What?
that it could happen, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not at this point. That's too many people pointing at you. Inform and you already captured people.
Mhm.
But this territory got to go back. That's the thing. There's treaties involved, bills to be paid. We all know that. So it must be something like Lucy said, or like Damien said, it's all suspect. Lucy said it's some other shade, it's some other shit going on. And I'm not used to the cartel apologizing about nothing. You know who you're dealing with when you're in the middle of it. And it is what it is at this point. Either you ain't seen shit or you dead. That's it. You don't know shit or you dead.
Right. It's crazy out here. Yo.
You don't get personal with
Crazy.
kill.
Yeah.
And they killers, stone cold killers. These ain't the type. These ain't no chill motherfuckers. These ain't the type of motherfuckers you want to go hang around just because you chilling.
Mhm.
You'll get killed because you're not a killer. You don't know what to look for.
I'm gonna share you right now. I forgot to do that.
Already.
Yeah, man. It's just
Oh,
like we
well,
talked about
see,
this. Like I think me and you and Sherry said something about this. Like when was this? We talking about not going to Mexico. Like was me, you, her. I guess she was in the chat, but we was also me and you, and I guess bread and butter was too was talking about that. Like so right now, it's true. I don't think no one should be going to that place, especially American. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're just gonna do it because you know why? Because
what's
they know all this what's going on, and they're just gonna keep killing us to scare us. Because it's happened to Canadians too. They get, you know what I mean? Canadians are terrified to go down there. We're not going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So, they gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep doing it. As long as we stay out of their business and we don't mind our business, what's going on down there. We don't really get into their shit and try to bring no. Hold on, you know what I mean? Hold on, why's my phone doing that? Hold on. My bad. I had to click on something. Fuck, that was stupid. Yeah, but they're gonna keep doing it. They want us to leave them alone, bro. They want to get their shit back. They got shit going on. They don't want to stop the flow. You're fucking up their money. Y'all buying drugs from us, and y'all trying to, at the same time lock us up because they do business together. You know this, right?
yeah,
Right. Sure. Yeah. They do all that shit together, bro. The CIA, the the DEA, they all buy drugs from them people to set up other dealers and shit like that. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? AAZ on the beat. It's good, family.
but yeah, Everybody working together. It's hard to tell what to do. I think that they just want to start some. I think that the United States is giving themselves a reason. This is just my way I'm thinking about the way things are going around with the globe right now. Let me drop the link. But just the way things are going on around the globe right now,
Uh-huh.
I think that um the United States is trying to secure their borders with military control. At least stop Mexico because Canada is kind of like the cousin or the brother of the United States. They ain't nothing going down with
Right.
them like that. We not mad at each other.
Yeah. We're gonna be in some shit though, 'cause we putting our nose into shit that
I
we're
mean,
not
the only
supposed to.
thing you can't really even tell the difference too much, except for like the Canadians that speak French. You can't tell the difference too much between Americans and Canadians like that.
Right. But remember back in the 90s you could have tell. You could have tell. You know what I mean? And people
Yeah,
always say, people always say, well, oh, you know, um, so much, everything about the rap music, and you only been to America. Well, duh. I've been to Brooklyn a couple of times, yes. You know what I mean? But guess what? Back in the 90s, especially the early 90s, guess what? No one was listening to Toronto rap, Canadian rap.
oh,
So the New York and the Brooklyn, New York people, you know what I mean? They was East Coast, but we didn't know,
yeah,
like, we had West Coast music, but we had way more East Coast,
mm,
know about way more East Coast rappers about than we did back then. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, Tupac, we know about Tupac, but we didn't know much about the history about the West Coast, but we know a lot about the East Coast. We started
yeah,
knowing about the West Coast is when, you know what I mean? Um, the whole Tupac and Biggie beef going on. That's when everybody started knowing about the West Coast in Canada. But it was most likely East Coast because they was always selling their shit. You know, they always hustling. New York niggas is hustling.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They all over the board. They don't, you know what I mean? New York niggas was always pushing for Canada. You know what I mean? Always pushing for Canada to connect with, you know what I mean, with especially when it comes to with the black and the white, you know what I mean, the white mixed racial culture. Like New York pushing that, kind of like. So I liked it that. But that was one of the main thing why I fell in love with the United States was like the culture and everything all good. Like, diverse. It was real. I mean, realer than certain things over here. But believe it or not, guys, them niggas had the rap music over here flooded. So you know what I mean. No one was. We had Canadian rappers, but are you gonna listen to the shit that you see what I'm saying? Even though
yeah,
everybody had some real, they was real niggas from the streets, but we had to listen to the shit that you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's already out there that niggas are following to, you know what I mean, doing it anyways, or are just relating to, because everybody was listening to, you know what I mean, East Coast music at one point. So, that's how they had the jump. That's how East Coast niggas had this shit at one point a lot, because they always had people from the West, Canadians and, Montreal. I mean, buying their shit, just playing their shit all the time. Yeah.
that's but yeah, that seeing that plays a big part in everything.
Mhm.
Because a lot down south, we didn't get number West Coast after the East Coast was real knowledgeable.
Right.
The more they fed us with just Northern Cali and Cali. I mean, it turned that music actually made people turn into different people,
Mhm.
and then people got lost in that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Different drugs and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it spiked a big rise in crime, should I say. People wasn't themselves, and you could tell who wasn't themselves because they would go to jail for a long time doing some bullshit.
Mhm.
Nah, I didn't see that one. But I think America's trying to seal off the border down there with military just because of the terror threat of everybody's here, and Mexico's an easy way to get people in.
I didn't see that, Sherry. My bad. I didn't see that. I just looked at the comment. I didn't see that.
But we got hired killers all over the place. And that's why I say maybe the cartels is apologizing to the government because like I say they all work together.
They
But
all work together.
I ain't never heard the cartel apologize. So that was some government shit, I believe. That was some higher level shit, and they trying to blame somebody. That's what I think is going on, and I think they got who they wanted. They might not tell us that, but I think they got who they wanted for whatever reason. Even getting the surgery, that just the spark of the thought. That was the plan. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, did they ever say how much money they got off of them? They got two people alive. She was going to get a BBL. We don't know how much money they got off of them.
Right.
Come on now, wait a minute. Something wrong. Where the money?
Male stripper.
Probably.
Niggas is crazy.
Probably you got to work your way up somehow.
That's dumb.
I mean, if that's the worst thing he ever did, I applaud him if he didn't do drugs. But he was a male stripper. I know he's probably drinking a lot. You usually got to do that. You be dull to women if you don't too sometimes. But and they want to take shots with you. So, but I don't know. I never been one. I just imagine. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't do that. I don't qualify. I'm not built like that. I'm built like 6 o'clock, straight up and down. But
Man.
you don't have to. That's the one thing. That's the beauty about politics. It's supposed to be set up to where you don't have to be involved in politics to be president or have any of those jobs.
Right.
I mean, that's just what we choose to do because we choose to follow the agenda.
But you know
I think
when
that's how it was supposed to be. I mean, if we all like somebody else, how come we all can't just say, "Hey, this guy should be president over here"? Not either one of them, but we can't do that. Why? Because we follow the agenda. We follow. You
yeah,
have to.
exactly.
You either fall in or get rolled over. Ain't that how it go?
Everything we follow the agenda.
I told a crazy son of a gun one night, and I believe he was crazy. I believe he was down because he just showed up out of nowhere, and I told his ass, "Man, I'm good. I plan on just chilling." This ain't. I don't call this world. I don't really call it my home. This ain't. I'm not. I gave my citizenship up a long time ago. That's why when I do bad shit, I really get the hammer. Like when I fuck up, I get fucked over.
Yeah.
When God get mad at me, he get mad at me. One thing I know he was really mad at me about, and that's having kids out of wedlock. Cause shit, child support is a motherfucker. That was my curse. That's the burden I gotta bear forever, probably. But no, not really. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because I didn't follow the rules. Had I followed the rules, shoot, I'd have been bulletproof. But I was too busy trying to be, you know, not so much defiant, but having my own way. I was playing God. I ain't even know that.
That nigga is
Huh?
funny.
I'm just telling people how it really is.
Oh, man.
It's already a way you supposed to follow. Yeah, they probably are now. They probably are real racist because they had plans on him being a quarterback and he was gonna win the Super Bowl and um they was gonna be the saving white parents of the world and they had all this planned out and that nigga got mad when he got benched and made it seem like it was over racism and used the black community like a motherfucker to boost his shit. Got paid and got the hell on.
Hmm.
Ain't said nothing smart yet. And people still hanging on his every word. Tell me something. If anybody's real smart, tell me anything Colin Kaepernick has said that has been smart.
Oh, you see, no, they might. Oh, what's going on? I seen the. Oh yeah, I did. You know, actually, I did see the post with Sherry post with Kaepernick. You know what I mean? I was doing something, then I was going on because I always go through my members. I make sure I you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Go
Damien.
to the website and look at their videos, and I said, damn, they on something like why y'all doing this again? Well, what's up with this? It's crazy. I don't know. Gotta get the next blunt done.
But I'm just saying. And that's just the way I see things.
Even the cabinet, I said, boy.
Their hearts ain't breaking.
I think once ain't
Their
nothing going
hearts
on
ain't, their hearts ain't breaking. I told you they had a plan.
with
And the
social
plan
media.
was messed up. So their hearts was broke. When he sat down, when he got benched, their hearts got broke. Have you noticed he ain't mentioned or nothing they ain't said that they was down with none of the stuff he was saying? Has anybody paid attention to that? Why wouldn't he think that now? Him and his mom and daddy probably had an argument one day, and his daddy said, "Well, you would be quarterback if your ass would just shut the hell up sometimes." You racist motherfucker! I hate you. I'm writing a fucking book. Stupid people, fucking leaving this motherfucker.
Always on point, my nigga.
At the same time, he was picking his fro like a motherfucker. That nigga grabbed all his jerseys out of their closet and walked up out that motherfucker. He was gone. Colin Kaepernick out of there. Mad as a motherfucker. That nigga went home, got on some good whatever mixed people like to drink. I don't know what they like to drink, but probably some whiskey or something that make you get mad. That motherfucker got down. He got about 4 pencils and 3 notebooks and 7 tape recorders just in case his hands got tired. And he said, I'm going to write this book. He wrote so much shit they had to say, you know what, Colin, it's going to take about a year before you produce this. This is a lot of material. When we get the final copy, we'll get it to you. That nigga was patting his fro. He said, all right. That book finally hit the stove. Finally hit the stove. The editor said, shit, we had to condense that motherfucker. He told everything. I was like, oh shit, they are racist. Now they done started some shit. Here we go. Now Colin, he mad at his parents. Everybody racist, huh, Colin? Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth. He was hot because he lost his job. He wasn't giving it his 100. Hey man, all the coach, I'm thinking all he wanted him to do was let the ball go. I'm telling you, he set him down because he was young and he could learn that all I gotta do is let the ball go. Trust my receivers and my arm. That was his problem. The boy is cold, man. You don't make it that far in a game like that young, just on the
People
foot.
always trying to tell people what to do, though, Sherry. Like always, someone's trying to always tell someone. You know, someone always got something to say. They get bored. They always got something to say.
I don't know why that would make you, but why would that make you look like a thug? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It shouldn't make you look like a thug. That should just make you look like somebody that wants your hair down out of everybody's face. And it's not bad taste. I mean, if you work in the kitchen, you probably would rather your cooks have cornrows than big ass afros or comb back hair. Nah, he don't probably. I don't want no dreads. Fuck that. That's nasty. I don't want my hair matted all up like that. You know what it take when you gotta cut that shit off and what that shit look like when they man. Hell no.
That shit.
Ain't no telling what you find in that shit.
Man.
I'm just being honest with you. No, they look that shit look like it hurt. I'll be seeing niggas. I'll be like, they sleep. That shit can't be comfortable now, man. I'm not friend of nah. I believe in order. So that means I comb my hair back now. I just comb that shit straight back. I'm just slick back like a cat, nigga. I ain't tripping.
And
But I
I say right here, comb it back, and then put the comb back in your pocket. In your
put my
pocket.
hat on. You haven't put my hat on. Slick back like a cat. So
Um,
yeah, I'm from the but I'm gonna cut all my shit off. Y'all know I grow my hair when it's cold, and as soon as spring hit, bam, it's on. April 1st, I cut my shit off, and then I keep a short trim while it's warm. Y'all know how I do it. I've been doing this since 40. Man, I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. My family know me. They be looking at me when they see me with all this hair on my face in the summertime at the at the Christmas thing, looking at me like, damn, nigga, why you didn't? You could cut at least cut your hair, cut your beard, shave. Nah, nigga, I ain't cutting shit till this time. I'm fasting. I'm cutting hair. But it's just a hairstyle. A lot of people had it. I mean, if you can braid, especially horses had their hair braided. I know they was braiding human hair back then. That been going on since people could figure out that they could braid.
right. Yeah,
Eve was probably braiding Adam hair. And he was probably braiding hers too.
uh-huh.
We don't know. They lived 930 years. Maybe. I'm just going off my story that I like. We don't tell them what people was doing. We short people. We think we know every damn thing. That's what I
Right.
be telling people, man. What in the hell was going on this earth where God flooded it? What was going on the whole earth?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't just in one place. It was going on the whole earth. Everything. He was like, this PlayStation 4 this game tripping. He was probably playing. We was probably like 2K. For forefathers, and way back then, all them people, they was probably like 2K. And Ain't no telling what kind of girls was on that damn thing. That's why we got so many different kind of looking people. Ain't telling what was on that in the art. Him and his sons and their wives.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what was they doing. And he built an ark. And everybody told me we're crazy. Think about this. He building a big old ass boat and everybody calling you crazy. But you just know to build this big old ass boat. Ain't nobody told they calling you crazy. And you like, all right, it's coming. And everybody out there just doing what was they doing?
Exactly. What was they doing? That part.
We don't know. We know how bad water corrodes when it floods, and it has to sit there. Now imagine the whole earth. Now this ain't just like um what can I say? Like shit. Uh a lake or something. This is the whole earth. This ain't like a street. This like the whole earth. Now just imagine your whole city just getting flooded for 40 days and for everything underwater. Think about how long it's gonna take for that city to drain.
Nice. Nice.
Huh?
Don't go nowhere, my nigga. Give me
Bet
exactly 3 minutes. I'm coming back. I'm gonna put my mic on mute.
already. We don't know what was here. We don't know what got washed away, where it got washed to, what happened, what was compounded by it, what was pushed where. All we know is that the whole earth was nothing but a ball of water. We don't know the rage of the sea. We don't know nothing. We just know that it was that damn bad, that dang on bad. So what in the world was they doing? We think we doing something. We got cell phones and computers. What in the world was they doing? Was they traveling through portals? And because they had to be smart. They was the first ones here. They probably knew all this. They probably didn't make nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably didn't have. They didn't. We know they didn't really have money back then. Everybody probably built their own palace. Just imagine if you here, you Cain and Abel, you here with your brother on this whole world by yourself. And you be like, man, you want to build a house? What's a house? I don't know. I just made that shit up. I don't know. Let's build one then. How we gonna build something I don't even know what it is? Think about it. A house is what mom and daddy got. That's a house where they live in. Okay, let's build one. But I'm gonna make mine way bigger than mom and dad. You know, I was thinking. And shoot, I'm gonna tell you about this style I had. You know, I got water coming in. I ain't even gotta go outside to get no drinking water. The water I got the water coming in the duct, and then I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna do this and put this over here and all this over here. Shit. I think so, probably Sherry. It makes sense though, don't it? That's why we got oceans. They still ain't drained. And then the seasons went back into effect, and now we got half of it froze up. Now it's melting. Think about it, Sherry. Don't that kind of make sense just a little bit? It had never rained before that, and that's even bigger. They didn't even know what was going on. People around were like, what the hell is this? You never seen this before. What is this? What do you call this? Water just coming out the sky. What the hell? So they know they probably didn't have no houses. They didn't need one. It wasn't no weather. Well, maybe it was cold. Oh no, we don't know. We wasn't there. But what the hell was they doing when God got mad? At the people. He didn't get mad at everything else that was the people. That's what I'm saying. What's he building? I don't know. And then we got houses. Where we get all these thoughts from? Who implanted those? Who said you needed a house? The elements, right? It's real comfortable. It's really comfortable. I couldn't imagine being outside when it was freezing and just living in it in the froze. Somebody was frozen there in a tent or a hut. I'm just saying. So it makes sense that we would need something because of the elements. But I bet it was. I bet it was. Just imagine if you and your brother was here and your mom and dad had to make a house. Well, it never rained before, but yeah. And Sodom and Gomorrah, we know what they was doing, and it was worse than that. And you don't have to be, and that's what I'm saying. We think they was primitive, man. They was probably, I think they were way smarter than us. Just when I found out, when I kind of read an article that made sense when it said the Egyptians with a 6-foot stick figured out the circumference of the earth by watching the shadows for a year with a mathematical problem. These jokers were highly sophisticated. That's probably why when the prophets spoke, like Moses and all them, that's probably why they really believed that they were prophets, because everybody was highly sophisticated and everybody was highly smart. It was like normal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sherry took a long time to build. They thought he was crazy. Where did he get all the supplies from? Nobody charged him. Why? Because as long as he was willing to do the work to get the supplies to build it. What's up, Sam? As long as he was willing to work to get the supplies to build it. Think about it. As long as then he could build the ark, but they thought he was crazy. Telling how many trees or whatever what did he use? I guess they used trees. But in order to make that like that, come on, man, we gotta. That's what I'm not getting. And if he was building an ark, I mean, I know there were boats all around. Somebody probably didn't call it an ark. They just probably called and said he's building. He's so dumb. And then they probably said he's also, why does he need that big of a boat? And we knew they knew about boats. Yeah, nowadays we do. We really do think. Man, I'm wondering what in the heck was in them on them people's mind, because the pyramids and all that, and not like I say, the fallen angel. God calls them His fallen sons. What does that tell you? He got a lot of sons. God, like, shoot, that's man. Telling you, that's how you get man. For real, these people was geniuses back then. We get everything from that back then. I'm telling you, it only makes sense why they thought people were prophets. It's just only, yeah, his right hand man. That's why there is a plan. He thought he could take from the all.
I'm
He
back. I'm
thought
back.
already, Chef. He thought he could take from the all and put something on the all. You can't take from the all.
Okay.
Where you
Yeah.
gonna put it? He thought he was gonna take over. You can't take over everything. Where you gonna put? Where you what you gonna add? You gonna add to everything? What you gonna add to it? That's just crazy in itself.
That's why everybody thought that like even that with that story, like how did that work? Each animal from an animal from like you got some said you got an animal from like even some people said even a dinosaur was on board. Even a dinosaur was
Probably,
on board.
probably. People were probably huge back then, man. People weren't small. I keep telling people too. There's another thing. People weren't small back then like that. So when something was a giant, it was a true, true giant, like a giant, giant. Not like men were huge. I believe they were huge back then.
Mm-hmm. You gotta understand the stuff that we was eating back. Like who knows what we was eating to make
Yeah.
us
Well, not only that, the houses were huge back then. I mean, the food was huge back then.
mhm.
Hold on, let me see if I can't find where it say how big the grapes was.
I had a hard time believing that the animal was on board, but it is what it is. I guess every animal
Nah,
was on.
you can. Hey, if the thing about the creator is at that time he did stuff. He had to do stuff. There was no savior.
Right.
That was before the savior. That was before the savior's term had to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yo,
What's up?
Yeah. Mm. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? My God,
What it
AZ.
what
Nigga, I just got the weed, nigga. Just some time, nigga. Just some time. Got the blunt and
good
everything.
evening, man.
What's happening with you?
Let me put them AZ on too, man. Hold up. I got my AZ on.
I'm trying to see where it say in the Bible.
Got my
I think my sister
got
told
my
me
AZ
somewhere.
on.
There you go.
Got my AZ on, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Hater blockers,
Yeah,
man.
That's what you got, Sherry. That's what you got because they had men from they had things from everything. But I think I was listening to another guy talk. I don't listen to a whole bunch of that space stuff, but he was like,
Cut this weed
yeah,
out.
see the problem that they have, and he said you got to think about it. All of the one thing that they do not want, the one thing that the aliens do not want, the fallen ones. He say we think they aliens. He say they live under the earth. They live everywhere but around us because our essence will kill them. There's something about disease and cold and the way the air is, it'll kill them. And so when it does something to the when we send out when we set off a magnetic shock like an atomic bomb, it rocks them. It really messes them up, even when they're far away. Like when they're out of the orbit, out of our orbit into somebody else's orbit. Because you got to remember, everything's always orbiting.
Yeah. And
He said that's why they always stand over us and be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
they can stop it from happening. Like they can disarm them. And I was like, what? I was just listening to him. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
Mm.
I don't know nothing about nuclear powers or how it works. I don't know nothing about Area 52. I just never got down into that. That just wasn't my. I can't deal with nothing outside of me because I don't know how I feel to be that. But I do think it's things that's here that we can't see unless it wants us to. I do believe in that. Just because we're in the third dimension, and I know there's two more dimensions before me, and I know that shit.
You got going on, AD?
Because if it's here on this earth, it's alive. Everything, the wind, it ain't none of this gonna stop.
Yeah, that's true.
And no, we will never. We
AD,
have. That's all we have is.
you already rolled up?
Huh?
Right? You icy rolled up? AC, you rolled up already?
No, I'm about to roll up right now, bro.
I know, right? I know, right? Sorry, you got that shit rolled
I've been smoking. I got
up. I
some,
know.
but you know,
My
it's,
nigga, big smoky. Trust me. That's why I be smoking weed, yo. I be smoking weed to have meditate. You know what I mean, and try to
shit.
listen
Hold
to the
on.
conversation, learn at the same time.
Let me.
Niggas just smoke weed just to get like young.
Man.
It's crazy shit in here.
I feel what Hazy was saying. Look,
Thank you,
I'm
Sherry.
not
I
like
appreciate that.
when I drink alcohol, I talk a lot too. Roll the up and get my new filter. This fucking stuff.
Yeah, it's bright as shit. Nah, but I had to go see my daughter at the track meet.
That y'all seen that that I know Rice probably didn't see it, but AZ, did you see that Wu Tang episode with the Chef Raekwon album, nigga? You know what I mean? I don't remember those purple tapes though. The Wu Tang, the Raekwon purple tapes, what they was talking about.
Oh, the purple tapes. Like they were literally purple.
Yeah, the purple tapes that Raekwon had for his album.
What that is?
I don't you know the purple tapes, the cassette tape.
Yeah, were they
Yeah.
dope?
Yeah, they said that it was hard to get back then, but I didn't. I probably seen it and probably like ignored it because I'm gonna tell you, my nigga, I wasn't buying purple. I would have never bought a purple tape back then. Like, you know what I mean? My bad, guys. I didn't see that I was doing this shit.
No.
Let me fix this shit. Yeah, I when I seen that, I was like, damn, they had purple tapes back then. But then I was clarified by my homie, like, yeah, we were just kids back then, anyways. I don't remember all that. Yeah, Lucy. That time.
This rain is coming down, boy. Yeah, that shit.
What happened?
Smoke. She got the smoke in the air.
It's hella raining
Smoke
hard.
them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. We're gonna take a small intermission. We're gonna jam something like this.
Super hard. What's up, GC?
Oh yeah, AZ. I was gonna say, fam, you could be you could be like, you could be also, promoting like, the dude that promotes like the Twitch too, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like, because some people don't really know about Twitch. Like, you could school some people on that side, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with that.
I mean, because I see where your game is at though. You know what you're doing, my dude. It's a smoke time.
Hey, anybody want to take a shot? Don't mind if I do.
Not tomorrow.
Drink out of my son. Shit, I probably shouldn't be drinking this shit. Oil helps. Nah, I'm gonna quit smoking. I need to quit smoking.
Yeah,
I thought about to be in high school. I
Yeah,
gotta be a good parent again.
good parent again. Listen,
I don't have time. I don't have time till late. I just came from a track meet.
My girl gonna make me do that shit. Yeah, she don't smoke like that. You know what I mean? She haven't been smoking over like 3 months now. I said, this is a woman about to let me stop smoking. I said, nah. I mean, I don't want to this shit. I'll let you smoke this shit before you let me stop smoking this. I swear.
AZ, you in the military. What you think about them sending military troops down there to Mexico? Did you want me to read the article to you again?
Hey Sherry, hold up before you leave.
Trip.
I saw your post this morning with your homegirl. But when I came in,
AZ, hold up.
I went to get some stuff. I was doing some catering. But the time when I went to go drop the shit off and come back to make my second run, y'all was gone. And but I seen that share that you shared out. I slept to her though. I mean, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I hopefully one day we could also get her on the panel and have some good conversation. But KR introduced me to her, so I mean, I think you already introduced me to her a while back though, but I just slept to her like this morning, if you're still here. But yeah.
AZ was a girl, a black girl, and 3 black dudes went down to Mexico so she can get the story is so she can get a BBL.
Why she didn't go to Dominican, my nigga?
I heard about that.
She should with the Dominican, fam. She went to Dominican, it would have been way better.
They got rescued. Then 2 get killed and 2 got rescued.
The government wanted to send the U.S. military into Mexico to fight the cartels. But the Mexican government say you ain't coming there doing nothing.
It's gonna be bad.
I thought the cartel just gave up the dudes.
Did the cartels give up the people?
Yeah, they gave up the 4 or 5 dudes, and they wrote an apology letter to the U.S. But they gave the dudes up. Here they go. We ain't got nothing to do.
Cartel?
Yeah.
They
They
did.
gave they like here they go. We ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to do with
because
this shit. That's
you
our
know what? They seen what happened to El Chapo, nigga. They know, nah, nigga, we can't have that nigga go to America
yeah,
jail.
they gave up the dudes that did it to them.
They got him.
And with a
Oh
apology, they
yeah,
had apology all
America
together.
is bullied. America is
Oh,
bullied, bro.
sure did.
Yeah.
Americans are
It wasn't
bullies.
no smoke, bro. That shit got cleaned up fast. They was like,
Yeah,
"Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? You come here. Who
right.
else?"
Where
Yeah,
y'all at?
bad.
Oh shit! So they keeping America out of there.
Oh, smoke. Oh, smoke rights. Yeah, brother.
5 men found in Mexico with the note saying they attacked Americans. The note.
Yep, that was the last I heard. Like I already knew about the kidnapping, but I also heard that they gave up the dudes that supposedly did it. So I don't know, man. It's a weird game right now, man. It's a lot of weird shit going on.
You think?
A lot of weird shit going on.
No vacation this Christmas. No vacation this summer. Stay your ass on your soil. Back and forth. That's it. You can't even go nowhere. A lot of shit's gonna be going down because they know the best time when American and Canadian make money. It's summertime. So watch what's gonna go on in the summertime, y'all. A lot of shit's gonna happen. A lot of hacks. A lot of ACs ain't gonna be working in certain places.
Oh,
A lot of shit's gonna be going on.
damn.
Prepare for a lot of rain too. There's gonna be a lot of rain this summer. A lot of rain. That's what I believe. I believe it's gonna be a lot of rain.
I believe there's a lot of that in the forecast to come. I just
A lot of rain. It's gonna be more rain on sun. It's gonna be more rain and sunshine. It's crazy to say, but when I hear
They handed them over. Who did they hand them over to?
I don't know. That's the thing I don't know.
Who in the fuck did they hand it? Who in the fuck is so cool with the cartel where they can be like, here, man, here these niggas go. They the ones
Drop
that
them off
did
at
it.
the
And they the
border.
cartel.
What they did. I don't know
come
how.
on, right? Like say it together, right? It's like oh y'all just take care, cause we cool, but nigga, we cool. You know what I mean? I send y'all niggas 15 keys. Don't worry, get to take this nigga.
Take these 5 niggas and
They these bad niggas, and then you know what I mean. Y'all could move my 20 keys. I give y'all 5. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I'm telling you, this shit.
Hold on.
They do buy drugs. You know what I mean? They buy drugs from the cartels, bro. That's why the cartels got so much power. And that's why they do whatever they want.
a Mexican woman was killed by a stray bullet. We've decided to turn over those who were directly involved and responsible in the events, who at all times acted under their own decision making and lack of discipline. The letter reads, adding that those people had gone against the cartel's rules. The AP also obtained a photo of the men face down on the ground and reported they had been found tied up inside of one of the vehicles authorities had been seeking, along with the letter, according to an official not authorized to speak out about the case. Man, they just snatched some niggas up.
Just like that.
That would be a bad day in Mexico if you was just walking on the street and some niggas just grabbed you. It was like,
The
man,
fuck
we
you
gotta
doing that
fix
for
this
the
shit
time, my
with the
nigga?
United States. We gotta fix this shit with the United States government.
But we gotta understand though, when we go, when we go vacation, we can't be feel too safe. You know what I mean? We can't feel we could do any place. We can't think we could just jump on. Because you got some people, some Americans, some Canadians, and even like some, Jamaicans. They go to Mexico and they just go anywhere by themselves. They rent these. Like, don't do all that. Why is y'all doing all that? You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean. You can't be riding around the city asking for information,
Why the
following all
people
these.
ain't the people ain't? It's two people alive and they ain't said nothing.
Why? They don't want to get killed. They don't want their family get killed. But they gonna say something for what?
Yeah. See, that's how you know them ain't the real people that's in that truck that did nothing. They call themselves cartel, but they're just a bunch of unsophisticated thugs, said Hope, a security consultant and partner at the GEA Grupo de Economistas y Asociados in Mexico, the economic and associates.
Most
He
people,
said
bro.
that law enforcement on both sides work together. Nah, man. This something bigger than this.
Yeah,
The
they got.
group had driven from,
That's what I be feeling like.
huh?
I feel like there's something in Mexico the U.S. wants.
Yeah.
They using this as a reason to infiltrate.
Cheryl Orange,
Hey, bro.
a fifth
Hey,
member of the traveling
you know,
party.
AZ, you know what's going on anyway.
Cheryl Orange, who stayed behind in
Like
Brownsville because she
Nigeria, I
had
think it's
forgotten
Nigeria or Congo.
required travel documents. The group had driven from South
All together.
Carolina to Mexico
The white
for
state.
one of the members, Latavia McGee, to undergo what was initially reported as a tummy tuck, although Orange police said it was actually for gluteal augmentation. What is that?
Want to check?
Oh, that says it's a surgical procedure performed to improve the shape of the size of the buttocks. Oh, so she was getting her ass done.
Ass done, nigga. Ass done. They want their boobies done. I make my. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like I'm telling you, real shit. They gotta be real with me. I don't give a fuck about the titty, the ass, the face has gotta be on point. I ain't gonna lie. The toes, we good. I, s- I
All that
say this all the time.
shit.
Now I'm gonna say it again. I don't care about your titties. I don't care about your ass. If you got it, you got it. You got it. Your face, and you
Oh
got to take
man,
care of yourself with some type of section. You know what I mean? That whole, oh, you know what I mean? Da da da. I need a bigger booty and
Hotel,
bigger boobie.
hotel,
Oh, you can't do that. No,
plastic.
some niggas be doing it too, yo. Some niggas be paying. Just imagine this, right? Yeah, you know, you're paying a down 10K to get a breast job done for a girl. You know what I mean, then you spend the next 10 on the ass. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's 20.
shit. You don't like yourself, baby. You need to do better. I'm not gonna Charleston White you. I'm not gonna tell you you only worth $40. And even if you put some money, your body ain't like a bank unless you want it to be. I mean, but see, then you gonna have to deal with that later on.
It's not even that though. People like them though, they need to sleep, but they got to sleep by themselves in the bed at one point by
I mean,
themselves
yeah,
because
that's what I'm
that shit
saying.
might. You never know what might happen.
That's what I'm talking about. And so, putting stuff in your body, ladies, I don't think that to be healthy.
Man, that's just dangerous.
Everybody ain't supposed to be built the same, baby. It's somebody for you. You might have done dissed him though, because you was too good,
Right.
or you felt like you wasn't good enough. It can go both ways. Glow, what's up with it? But we got to do better about the way we even treat our women. We got man, the media stigmatized too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got to make every woman pretty. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I see women of all sizes and dancing and showing that everything is pretty now. It ain't about just being skinny or thick.
Right, right.
So I don't know why people feel like they got to look a certain kind of way. They got to fix something.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is not an investment. You don't want to use your body as an investment. You just shit.
That's crazy.
It's y'all getting too much, but I believe a lot of it is men's fault. I mean, the reasoning she wanted to do it, it probably wasn't a man's fault. Well, It's her fault ultimately, but how do y'all feel? Is it our fault that these women want their ass like that?
No, I blame the media, bro. I blame these little twerking
Yeah.
videos and all this shit. 'Cause as soon as that shit come on,
Well,
Walter
AZ, let's be
TV and
honest.
she looking like, oh, you like that, huh? You
AZ,
looking at me like that? And then she
AZ.
insecure and she like, fuck it. She looking the shit up. She like,
These
oh,
girls get it.
AZ,
employment. I don't
AZ,
know, man, but that's just wild to me, bro. Like, when
AZ.
I
Let's be
don't
honest.
remember that shit being as active it is now. Like
Yeah, but
rapping
AZ,
shit is
let's
at an
be
all time
honest.
high right now.
Let's
Like
be
women
honest.
really want that shit. Like that shit's crazy, bro.
In this society we have now, if me and Glow opened up a cash app and had a cash app race, and she didn't even show her face and had to talk, I bet she would beat me to death, and it would be all dudes giving it to her. So would you say that because of our nature, but men in general, it's gonna be some dudes that's gonna be suckers if it's a race like that. The men gonna make sure the girl win. The girls ain't gonna do the man the same way. So we know that you think it's a lot of it is our fault, and that's why the media always puts it out there.
How is it our fault? What do we do?
We
Shit.
we pay for it. We give that kind of attention
Um,
almost naturally.
Oh,
do
I
that
mean,
shit,
I,
yeah.
I can't speak for them with that line of men. I
Do
don't
it all the
know that
time, yeah.
shit.
Look,
Man,
a
I think
nigga,
that's
a
corny.
nigga will get the skinniest. A nigga will get the skinniest model AZ.
You know,
Then
we
what happened? Two
you know,
months later, what happened?
you talking
You know what I
to men
mean? That
that
bitch boobies
era.
poking out, ass poking out.
Weird,
You
bro. This
seen her 2 months ago, she never had none of that.
they trying to keep
Shit.
up with the Joneses type shit. You feel me? Like that shit is crazy, bro.
But when did it? I
Everybody
mean,
wants to be a Barbie, bro. Everybody wants to be a Barbie doll. Everybody
I'm
wants to be
no,
fake.
not a
sugar
Barbie
daddy.
doll. They want
Fuck
to be
that
some kind
shit.
of other doll now.
That
They want to be a
what's that
stallion.
old saying? Take me as I am, or leave
Yeah,
me be. Shit,
and they hurting themselves in more ways than one, and hurting the ones around them too. I just think
that's
that's
true.
the selfish part. Unless you ain't got nobody around you, I can see that.
And
But
then some do it because they are insecure and they want that attention. So
that's the only reason I'm gonna be using my own mind of why I would go change my body if I didn't like my body. And I can't say I just 100% agree with my. I wanted to play football, y'all. I'm 140 pounds and 5'11". I told you I'm built. I'm built straight up and down like 6 o'clock. I
What's
ain't got a lot to
I
you.
ain't never heard no shit, boy. He said like 6 o'clock. Oh shit.
My nickname in the hood is Sticks. That's what they call me and say look like a whole bunch of sticks when I'm running with shorts on.
Hmm. Crazy.
Should have went to the WWF, man. Said fuck it.
Yeah, shit. I ain't. I could do a lot. I wanted to play football. Some of us just not built like that. You got to love. You got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Facts.
You got to know who you are. You got to love who you are because everybody can't be the butterfly. Cat Williams said that shit was funny as a motherfucker in First Sunday. Y'all see that when he said that? Everybody can't be the butterfly. Some people got to be the moth.
Mm.
It's true.
Somebody got to be the flying cockroach. He was a fool. I say
Mhm.
6 o'clock.
Las seis.
Yeah, tell you, man. Fucking crazy.
Well, shit.
But
Anyway,
You
shit,
played
I think
basketball.
I think
Football didn't work out for you. Could have.
I did play basketball. That was the thing.
There
I
you
was
go.
small, but I played.
Or baseball.
I
Even
can't fuck with you. Well, baseball was a different thing. That was cool, but it was boring to me. I had to sit down. I didn't like that shit.
uh,
I liked the contact. That was my whole thing, was the contact. Basketball was cool because you could do some contact, but you really couldn't. And that floor was hard in a bitch, and I'm little, so niggas knock me back down. Fuck that shit. That's different than having pads on in the grass.
oh yeah, that hardwood
That
floor
wood
is no
hard to
joke.
bitch.
Yeah, the hardwood floor is no joke.
That ain't no joke.
Should have wake your game up for sure,
I'm telling you, on the cement, yeah,
man. Look,
nigga, wake up. You bump your head on that cement, that hardwood floor. That's
busted my
different.
hip a few times on that hardwood.
I'm
Boosh,
telling you.
boosh, bruise from my hip up. Like
Yeah,
God,
yeah. Damn. That's what I'm
hard
saying.
fouls and shit, and then motherfuckers pile up on you and shit.
Yep. Everybody falling. Nope.
Or when that ankle decides to take a little turn for the
Shit.
worst.
No,
Woo!
I got clipped under, and I was trying to avoid the motherfucker. I knew he was gonna be an asshole in doing that, but we was dogging these dudes in this small town called Franklin. It was a varsity, and it was our JV. And as soon as he shot, the play was for me to just take off to the hole, and I got the perfect pass, and I went up and I slowed a little bit and and I did a layup in front of the rim instead of going to the left side because I'm right-handed, and the dude cut me, and my hip came out.
Wow.
You talking about some motherfucking pain? I limped off that. I don't know how I got off that floor, dragging my leg, hopping like that. That shit hurt like a man. I'm telling you, that's some bullshit.
Right.
For anybody that know, the hip popped right out my hip.
Yeah, you need your hips.
Ooh, and that was a long time getting over that shit. That wasn't like no shit you sit down. You know what I'm saying? That shit was the kind of close to the end of my little old run. I had made. I was on the JV team, and I was only in the 10th grade, but I could shoot the lights out because I was small.
Yeah, I was a shooter too. I had handles and I could shoot my ass off.
Yeah, and I could shoot.
Side shots was my sweet spot.
And I love the backboard. I'm like Tim Duncan.
Corners.
I
Dart to the
love the
right.
backboard.
Dart to the left. Get open.
Crazy.
Just love that shit.
Man, them things, better you go through them things younger than, when you get older, but,
Yeah,
when you go through some shit like that.
that's why I learned to sit my ass down. That's how you know your boundaries too by playing sports. You know who to talk shit to and who not to, and where to cut that line. Cause shit,
Oh
and
yeah,
like I
if you
said,
want to make an example,
most of the football players done snatch me up. I got one homeboy. All he do is choke me every time he get mad. Every time he talk some shit, I'm gonna talk some shit back. Here we go.
Yeah.
And he huge. He was blue chip.
Oh, Shaq Diesel.
Yeah, he huge. He don't ever really hurt me. He just always jack me up. But the first thing he do is grab me by my throat. I told you I'll choke the shit out you. Look, you always talking shit because I'm gonna one up you.
That
Dude, I used to have him hot.
ain't my
I
crazy.
have AZ. I have him so hot, and then I tell him, go outside, fight yourself. Why don't you go outside and fight yourself? That was my favorite
I
shit.
like to see like what's really out there on the court or the field before I start yapping.
Yep, yes.
Test the waters just a little bit.
Nah, sometimes I take advantage of shit like that around my kin folks because I know what it is. That's the only reason. I ain't lying. I just do that shit because I can. I know what it is. If it was regular like strangers and shit, no, I don't act like that when I go in the city or nothing like that. People in California or anywhere I go, they can't tell you nothing like that.
Recess for the most part.
Yeah.
Right, that Scream movie is garbage.
Huh?
Scream
Found
movie.
out not to watch that on stream because
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch a movie tonight on Twitch. But I don't,
you could watch it and let me know what you think though. But at the
Yeah.
end, at the end is what's gonna kill it for you. It's gonna be like you're gonna be like, what the fuck? So what was the point of that? That's all you're gonna say is like, what was the point of that?
What's it called?
Scream. You know the new Scream movie.
Scream.
Oh
They in
yeah,
New York
that's
on
a
this one.
scary movie. No, I
Yeah,
don't be messing with them
it's
scary
it's
movies. You gotta
it's
hit me
not
with a
it's
comedy.
not even all that, right? It's not
It
even
ain't.
that. Nah, bro. It's just I don't know.
It's
I don't
no,
know.
I
I'm
just
just
don't
saying they should
because I
stop
always
making those.
follow.
If this is what they gonna do, because I know this in movies, right? What I don't like about movies is when it's just like the Michael Myers movie. They complain about the LGBT character getting killed. It's a movie. Characters get killed. And I hate that because ever since that I noticed every movie that's you know what I mean that like that the character if it's from an LGBT community they get shot a million times at the end of the movie they come up alive they never die. I don't like that. Like you know what I mean that's just too much. You can't make a movie like that. This is why movies are suck. Cause we're in our feelings. We're so soft. Like
Gender.
you know what I mean. If you kill somebody and they're part of a community, it's a problem in a movie.
I don't
That's
want to.
Gender.
crazy, bro. That is crazy. I can't support these movies. That's why I be watching TV shows. And that's why I stopped going to the movies because I see when they seeing that you can see that all of it. Check out every movie. Every movie. You could always tell who's gonna survive.
The last
You
movie
could-
I watched was pretty good though. I came
Yeah.
from
Listen,
um it was
majority of these new sequel movies though, that's what they do, right? Check it out. Even though a black movie, right? Even though, like why even with this Snowfall, like they had to make the Latin guy or whatever he is Spanish. They had to put him like, come on, bro. In real life, the man has a married woman. Y'all make his character like come like I'm like you see like I said y'all is always trying to discriminate somebody. Like I said, they crazy, bro, and they pick who they do it to. I don't like that shit, bro. I
but I'm
can't watch
trying to
it.
figure out who
You know what I mean? I said, man, that killed it for me in Snowfall when they made I think I was a Mexican dude. I don't know what he was. I mean, it must have been Latin or whatever he was. I said, y'all are fucked up. This nigga has a woman in real life. This what y'all are doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is crazy. I said
yeah,
certain roles, and AP, I'm not lying. Like even with certain woman like a real heterosexual woman that work hard and has a husband and go home don't get real roles like that no more.
no.
You know what I mean? It's the LGBT women that are playing the mom and dad, and they're really in real life they're not that. They're fucking. You know what I mean? They you know what I'm saying? They never pushed out a kid. You know what I mean? And then we got like that's not no. We need to go back to that's why these movies are garbage. Because when I seen the movie, I said, okay, all right. You know what I mean? They kill this
That's all I
character.
was gonna say. The last movie I saw, it wasn't like that. What's the last movie Eddie Murphy was in?
Who?
Eddie Murphy. That girl was
Um,
hot. That was in
um,
that movie too.
Oh,
I
what
it's
can't
was,
on
remember her
Netflix.
name.
what was the
Um,
movie called again?
with the
My girl
Jew boy,
watched it. My girl
with the
watched it.
Jewish family.
Meet the
Yeah,
Family. Some shit.
yeah,
Meet the
my girl
family.
watched it but then people complain about it. Oh, she never kissed him. She never did. Well, duh, she's a fucking widow. Her husband. People always got something to complain about and fucking social media, my nigga. It's
I knew
crazy.
they played that movie. That movie was pretty good. They did that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, they're complaining about London never kissed the nigga on his like well duh. Like what do you want her to do? Like you know what I mean? She like come on, y'all people they need to stop. They need to stop. They need to stop. They
But
need
it
to stop.
was a dope. That was a dope movie.
Mm-hmm. It was.
So
That's why you gotta give Eddie Murphy credit because he knows to go around those things. You know
yeah,
what I mean? He knows to go around because he's a vet. Him and Dave Chappelle, they know how to go around those shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
but
mean?
Dave Chappelle is funny though. He be he makes fun of shit the way
I
he
don't know.
sees it. That's what I said. And that's the funniest shit right there. To be sitting
Right.
up, it's like he's just talking to you,
And that's why these movies are garbage
and
because they don't. These movies are garbage.
it's really
Go ahead.
like he talking to himself because he knows the shit that he's saying is some funny shit.
Right, right. But these movies are garbage because people are come. Well, so, not everybody. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people like, you know what I mean. I'm LGBT. I don't have a problem with it, but for the mainstream media, like, you know what I mean, the people up in the higher head that's complaining, like, oh my God, so what? It's a character. You know what I mean? You could make a next fucking LGBT character come. Like, come on, yo. Why we gotta cry all the time over a fucking movie? And that's why these movies are suck. Because we're crying if we kill a character. Oh my God, did you see how they
Nah,
did it? Like,
they
oh my,
suck. They suck because now I'm gonna tell you what I think is a
complain
lot
to
of
me.
these movies don't have a whole bunch of substance no more, man.
No,
Mm.
That's
it's not
it.
even that.
They don't
They
have
come
they
to,
don't have real life plots. The
right.
movies we had back in our day, they had plots.
Yeah,
I mean, you
and
was
right.
actually gonna learn something from the movie. It
People
wasn't like
complain
you
about
just
what the
watch a whole bunch
characters
of
do.
people get killed in a more creative way for 5 or 6 series. No, them movies didn't make it back then. That's why it took them so long to make another Jason. Cause wasn't nobody going to watch that no more. It was the same shit.
Right.
After he went through New York, everybody was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Damn, Jason.
When I heard them niggas said that Michael Myers, oh, Michael Myers did the LGBT, so he did the brutal kill. That was the worst kill in the movie. I said, you guys are
Yeah,
fucking
but
ridiculous. He did way more kills than that in his ever he ever did in any of his movies.
we
Y'all
came
come
up with
clean.
Freddy. That was all of us. We came up. That was our. That started it all.
Right. Yeah. We need to
They
stop
had that way
complaining.
back then, so it wasn't. We didn't stick with it so much because we started having movies with we like movies with plots. If you
Right.
was going to watch a movie, you wanted to see actually like
Scheme. The blue,
yeah.
you know what I
It was
mean?
it was there was a real live um problem that had to be solved.
And the movie was good until the characters survive. You cannot stab somebody so many times and they survive. I understand. Okay, so you stab the heterosexual character like 3 times, 4 times, he died. But you stab the fucking LGBT character like at least 15, 20 times and they survive. You can't stab somebody so many times and they survive in real
Shit,
life. Like, especially like the movie that killed the movie for me. That whole thing killed the movie for me. Even when the movie start, when you see how the movie start, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what Chef is talking about. It kills it. The way they start the movie kill the whole movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kill the whole movie. The way they start the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie kill the whole fucking movie. AZ. And when you watch it, you guys, you know what I mean? Like, you're right. I know you analyze movies too, AZ, especially you. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see what you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, what the fuck? This is what everybody
that
hyping over. They
the
killed
last
they killed the
movie I
whole
like
shit.
the last movie I watched like that did it for me was it called Seven?
I'm not watching no
Oh,
more.
Brad
I'm just
Pitt.
waiting for the Saw movie.
Yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
think
for
I
the
might
Saw.
watch that on stream tonight. That's a good because it's Throwback Thursday, so I'm
What
watching
what
Seven
what
tonight.
man, that's a
what
bad motherfucker. That's it. Once you watch a
what
movie like that, you pretty much got the way shit work figured out.
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna watch
motherfucker,
that tonight.
he must have been connected with the government. He had inside hands. He had that man wife head on the, and he bet not kill that man because he gonna fuck up.
We gonna watch Seven tonight.
Woo!
That's the movie I'm gonna watch tonight.
That's the underlying thing of that. How that man get all his information? He got to be working with somebody. You don't just run up on somebody information like that.
Mm.
You remember at the end when he got there and Morgan Freeman would tell him, "No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. You gonna fuck up."
That movie was twisted. He had that man eat himself to death, bro,
Man,
with the spaghetti and shit.
yep. He was illustrating the 7 deadly sins. I said, "Ooh, shit." He said, "Meet me out here in the van.
Mm.
Got a little present for you." I said, "Oh shit." This motherfucker gonna blow us. He gonna blow their ass up. That's what he gonna blow everybody up. This shit about to get good.
All bad.
Man, that motherfucker opened up that. I said, I'll be goddamn. What? He got his wife head in a motherfucker. I'll be a man. This is a bad motherfucker. He working with somebody. He government employee. You better not kill him, cause
He worked
you.
fast.
Everybody dead now. If you kill him, only one alive is Morgan Freeman, and he ain't gonna say shit. He just told you that.
Movie tonight. I'm gonna really
I
see.
can't help you, but don't do it. Don't kill him. That probably drove that man crazy. God damn, he was out on his trail too.
Mm.
But see, movies like that do it for me. But I always like comedies anyway.
Yeah, comedies is cool. I like a little bit of everything.
That was just where it was at for me. And
Mm.
Richard always did it for me. Richard movies was to me some of the best movies. That's just because he had plots.
I got a Richard Pryor movie. I showed it on stream a few weeks ago. What is it
Did
called?
you?
Hold on. I'm on my hard drive right now.
Get on the Bus was good. Which way was up? Which way is up?
I think
Uh,
it's Which Way Is Up. Hold on. Let me see. Let me
was
go.
that the one? He played a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, Which Way Is Up? 1977.
He played a whole bunch of characters. He was always around the
Yeah,
Illuminati. They
he played
always had them
grandfather.
gold, them
Yeah,
rings on. They were black people and white people. That's what he was trying to tell people.
yeah.
Pay attention, listen, look at the movie. Look at that. That's why that's one of my favorite movies. That's the only reason why he was trying to show you. No, I ain't see shit. No, I ain't involved. I don't know what you talking about.
They thought he raised his hand.
Yep.
They're like, look, we got us one. Come here. What? No, no.
uh,
That
oh,
shit was funny as hell, man. The rollers pulled up to his house. They were looking for him. They were like, yeah, he gotta leave town. Tell him
yeah.
he gotta go.
Go.
He's like, all right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
All right, go.
He was
All right, go.
standing there the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, Glow.
That shit was, man, that was a good ass movie.
Yeah.
Ooh, he was rubbing on that little thing. He said, "Ooh, Adam, you built." He actually seen it. That motherfucker crazy. Richard crazy as hell, man. He's a fool. The toy. And see, my kids know all about this because when they say, "Dad, let's watch a movie," I'll be like, "You want to watch one of your movies or my movies?" Sometimes they'll say my movie, so I put on something like that. They watch the shit out of it. Like, damn, Dad, this is a good ass movie.
Shit, my little dude, he like horror movies, man. He different.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he into that horror stuff. Him and his mom.
that's why.
Horror and suspense.
Yeah, that's what it is. Uh-uh. I don't know what she do the sitcoms. She
Mm.
like the sitcom. So she'll watch One on One and the one Brandy was in. She like all the ones that I told her I used to watch sometime.
The classics.
Yeah,
Joints
she
used to come
really
on
into that.
BET and UPN.
Well, they actually programming, and they actually got some good qualities in there that you probably want to have as a little girl. So it's
Mm.
programming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's well, I try to introduce it. I ain't think they would fall in love with she. I didn't think she would fall in love with it like that, but that's what she made me watch. Older stuff.
Mm.
Because there's so much out now. She don't really watch TV. She never has. Never fuck with TV too much. And I don't really I don't do too much TV either. We always doing marathons or shit.
Just binge watch some shit.
Where Hazy at? He said that second question was a question nobody asked. What we gonna do about it? We ain't gonna do nothing now. Now if they done handed the people over.
Right.
They done handed 5 people over. Now we gotta interrogate these people because I know they ain't did it. These people that they got ain't did it.
They probably just randomly just picked them out.
Yeah,
You think so?
They probably was
do
sitting in the
these folks
house
did
just chilling. They broke down the door. Like, hey, like what happened? Come here. Like, what the fuck?
it.
Chilling with their wife and kids and shit. I got one. We need four
Yeah.
more. Like, what the fuck? That's some cold shit, boy.
You just kicking it.
That's cold.
Probably just got home from work. You sitting down about to enjoy you some enchiladas. Kids acting a damn fool. Somebody just busting your ass and tell you, come on, we gotta go.
Mm.
You don't know what the hell happening to you. Next thing you know, you handcuffed with a note tied to you talking about you done killed some Americans. And how do you explain that shit when you don't know what the fuck they talking about?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Because you probably can't even afford a newspaper. They probably doing everything to them people trying to make them talk. And them people probably saying the same thing. You don't say, you don't say. They don't know shit.
It's all bad.
I don't know what they was going there to get booty job done. You see, that's why people like to do that. America do it the right way. You got to get your test run, and you got to wait. You know what I mean? You got to go to certain things to see if
Man,
you.
people,
And
that should be.
people don't want to learn. They don't like. You know, it's the same thing happened to a girl, a Jamaican artist too. She was supposed to get a surgery
Yeah, we
because
lose.
she had some show coming up in America where they had like I don't know what it was. I guess it was a BT Awards or something, some type of big award show. But anyways, she went. I must have been. It might have been in Atlanta. But anyway, she wanted to get some her tummy tuck, breast surgery, ass, all that done. And they told her, no, you're gonna have to wait. They did it some shit. They're like, yo, we don't want anything happen to you. I'm responsible. You know, the bitch went to Dominican and got the shit done and fucking almost died down there. I said, this is just stupid. I mean, out of after you've been working with the Americans and for so long, they made you so much millions of dollars. They put your love in hip hop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They showed you the way, and they told you the one time you thought there was hate money. Yo, I'm telling you, but that's how we are. That's how Jamaican is, yo. We fucked up like that. You know what I mean? Like what you said, right? You've been around Jamaican, like you know what I mean. We got
Yeah,
our own. We got our own little. Like, you know what I mean? So we're sometimes we're like, some of us are spiritual people, my nigga. Like, some of us actually believe, like, you know what I mean? Like, what I mean, like, how do I say this? Like, I don't know, supernatural shit. Like, you see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, we believe black people supernatural shit. Like, even that's why AZ was kind of remind me when he had the beads on because you got like, the Spanish people or some Mexican people or some Latin people that believe in the supernatural shit too. See what I'm saying? So that shit is that shit. But that's some other shit that I think that's some other deep shit. But yeah, my nigga. Ooh,
mm-mm.
shit crazy. That's all I can say. Okay, where Hayes at?
Mm.
Where that nigga Hayes at? Where that nigga Hayes at?
Oh no,
But
we got
yeah,
we got to get another topic.
yeah.
I'm trying to think what the topic is gonna be. What else happened today?
Uh,
I don't know. This lady went off on me because I was saying that what Will Smith did, the fashion that he did, it just wasn't cool among guys, and they
a
trying
lot
to
of people
make it seem like he's supposed to be defending his wife.
a
I
lot of
don't
people rooting
understand.
for Will Smith. A lot of people rooting for Will Smith though. You wouldn't believe how much people rooting. Niggas acting like Chris Rock is the bad guy. I swear to God, yo, Chris Rock is like the villain. Niggas trying to label him the villain, man. I don't know why he did it, man. You know what I mean? It'd be sad. It'd be sad, yeah, alright. It'd be like that, yeah. Real, real.
Was he really defending his wife?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to
Do
believe
you
it.
think Will Smith was defending his wife?
Was Will defending his wife? I think he was. I'll be right back, y'all. I think
All
he
Yeah.
was.
right.
Yeah, I'll be
Uh,
right
uh, yeah, was he? Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know if he was
I
defending
don't
his
know.
wife.
I
I
don't know
just
yet.
still think that I think that there's a different way that you handle things, especially if you got to think about it, man. The way people see Will Smith as he's that guy that always took people talking trash about him. He didn't try to be tough, which was cool. You dig
Mm,
where I'm coming from with that.
right.
And he just always played it cool. For him to do that would have been different if it was like at a BET show. That's the whole point. This wasn't in the hood. This ain't you don't
But even at a
act
BT
like
though,
that.
that wouldn't, that wouldn't have been acceptable though at a BT either because that's not the type of, thing you
You
should be
don't
pushing up there. I mean, you're Will Smith. Like,
you don't
that's why I look at him. He's Will Smith. I don't look at him. He should have done something like that because you got an image for yourself. You're not about that.
at all.
And the
That
next
ain't how
thing,
you do it.
your girl is eyeing you down and giving. That's not your woman. After all them niggas she sleep with, you're gonna let her tell you what to do and disrespect you like that, bring on your manhood down like that, have everybody laughing at you like you know what I mean? As soon as you turn your back, your co-host laughing at you, your producers laughing at you, like you think Chris Rock is really, really the one you should be worrying about, my nigga?
The whole thing is it's like a year later and Chris Rock is still upset about it. And he's playing the victim in which I think that now that's some
And he
sucker
said
shit.
he's not playing the victim. But he
I
said he's
think
not playing the victim.
I think that's some sucker shit. No, he slapped me. Out of everybody that said he slapped me, yeah, you was the one, nigga. I mean, he's a pick and choose, and you was the one. I mean, you was the weak link. So there it is. But that's
Right.
what happens. I mean, shit. I'm not with a whole bunch of shit no more because I don't mess with nobody.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll be about business now because I don't play with nobody, so I don't mess with nobody to be playing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand when people just speak to me straight up and then they be with my homeboy, they'll be like, "Oh, what's up, bitch?" And they really be fucking around because that's how they talk.
Yeah.
I don't
See?
talk like that. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
don't talk like that too. That's how I tell people if you're gonna talk like that and think I'm gonna react to that all the time, you know what I mean? And I'm supposed to answer to that. You got something
Yeah,
else.
yeah, no, I don't like that. And
If I
people
tell
know,
you, I tell you the
but
first time, like, yo, whoa, slow down, bro. You ain't gotta call me all that talk. I know you that we cool and all, and you still
yeah,
gonna do it the next time, and you wanna do it over and over and over, hey man. And I can't
yeah,
fuck with you because eventually I know I'm gonna have a problem with you because I know how
how I
that
do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We can't be calling, you know what I mean? That's how I be telling people, like, you gotta know what you're saying. You know what I mean? Know what you're
but
doing. Because if you have a distribute with a friend and he say, yo, such and such, and then you just start going off and he's still not calling you, still not even trying to understand, you know what I mean? Then you already
the
know what
way,
time it is.
yeah, the
You
way
already
I
know what
see the
time
way the whole thing played out, since I know that Jada asked Chris Rock not to do the 2016 awards because she asked him not to do them anymore because they didn't have that many black people and her husband didn't win for a movie.
it is. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't do that. And so that's where all the tension started. you know. But Chris ain't. He don't think like y'all, so he ain't finna be. I don't think he'll be in the mood to be saying white people are bad people.
No,
Because
he
he
ain't.
went to
Yeah,
school
he
with them,
ain't.
he understand them,
He ain't
just
saying.
like me. Because people say, "Well, you a sellout." Nah, I know some good ones. I know some bad ones. I know where I stand. That's the
Right,
thing, and that's even in between black people with their families. I know where I stand.
right. Good ones. Bad ones.
Yeah, I know where I stand.
That's in
If,
every
if
culture.
yeah,
It's a fact.
so
I know that for sure, for sure. I know some Jamaicans don't like some Jamaicans.
whatever way they fixing it, he didn't win,
That's just
and
because.
that's what hurt. That's what hurt everything. He didn't win, and you wanted him to bow out of it, and he didn't. So now he makes a joke about you.
Mm,
Will laughs at the joke for a minute, looks at you, and your response, because everybody else was just kind of cool with it. I mean, he had enough time to apologize for it
right.
before Will even got mad.
Mm. But he wanted to do that. Will wanted to do that. He wanted
See,
to do
look,
that
no,
too.
look, Chris. Why do you think he told Jada? He said, "Oh, come on, that was a good one. That was a nice one. Come on now, that was a nice one." Because they had been rehearsing, and she had already looked at Chris Rock with a cold stare, and then she turned and looked at her husband. He was laughing. She looked at
Mm.
him. That's when he got up, and then he made his way. He wasn't
Yeah,
gonna. I don't think he was gonna do that if she'd have never, if it had
yeah.
never transpired like that. And then
I feel.
everybody looked at her when it all was going when he was walking back to his seat and everything. Everybody was glancing at her like really, like for real. That just happened. Like for real. You get
He
what I'm
looked
saying?
like he looked like he was about to hesitate too.
And that's a. I'm gonna tell you something. That's a dangerous man. Not only that's a dangerous man to himself. That's what I'm saying. That's some sucker stuff. You can't. I mean, that could have went all kinds of ways. Both these people got money. Both of these people can hire guns. This could have been some stupid stuff. Your kids is outside, nigga. You up here
Mm.
playing with this man? I mean, man,
That
I
is
just
true.
couldn't imagine. My mind bad sometimes, so please don't try not to blame me. But I don't think normal sometimes. And if I couldn't have got you right there, and I'm spiteful, I ain't gonna
Mm.
lie. I'd probably try to get your ass back. Now I'm gonna get
Yeah.
your ass back. It ain't even this personal. I don't my brothers or no. I'm gonna call them first. No, y'all don't do nothing. Don't nobody say nothing. This nigga finna have a whole lot of bad luck. For real. For real.
Man,
I'd have made you make some real life changing decisions and wouldn't have told nobody nothing. Your shit would have just been crumbling in front of you. I mean, your girl already had you crying on TV when she had the entanglement. I'd have did you bad.
right. Let me plug this in before.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it looked to be. Now maybe she did, he was playing it off, laughing it off like he wasn't gonna do nothing, and then he got up and said, "Fuck it, this my night. I'm gonna slap this nigga. Ain't nobody
Right.
gonna do nothing because I'm getting an award tonight. I'm getting an award tonight. This my night. I
I
can
know he
do what
thought he was gonna get it. He thought he was gonna he thought he was gonna get away with it because it was his night.
I'm gonna do what I want because it's my night." And he went up there and he went up there and made a life altering decision on emotion. And we
Mm-hmm.
wonder where these young boys get it from.
Sensitive and shit. I mean, after you've been making fun of people, but he's not a stand-up guy, so you know what I mean. He.
No, but he don't. He ain't. Him and Chris know each other.
Yeah, 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 for real.
That's the thing. If they didn't know each other, that'd be different. But if he was already apologizing to Jada that before Will started walking up there, that's something else. Now, if he was apologizing and got slapped at the same time, well, then
Mm.
that's been a different story. That meant like that's something like Will was already on his way up there, but it didn't
Right.
look like Will was on his way up there until she looked like she looked at him like he better do something about it.
Gotta do
And
something about it.
Will could have said some real live gangster shit like, "Hey man, I gotta go home with her. So
Or
we gotta me and you can we talk after this?"
or grab the mic from him and say, "Yo, we could talk outside after this."
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
all
mean?
it.
And give him back the mic. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
we have to talk after this because that one didn't work. That one didn't work.
Right.
That's a no go. I just got a no go. So
Right.
we fix this some kind of way, or he wouldn't, or they'll just don't even say shit at all. Just do it.
Yo, I'm kind of fucked up. Y'all niggas making me smoke all my weed tonight, man.
Wow.
Real talk. I just can't. I had to go holler at Hardy for a second. I ain't catch your shit yesterday. I wanted to catch him.
Cool.
See what's up. Hardy was live. Sound like I don't be
Exactly.
getting It sounds like I don't be getting notifications, but I do be getting them. It's like I ain't see it, but when I went back and looked at my notifications, the notification was there. And that should be happening a lot with a lot of different streams. I don't know if I'm just really missing it, if I
Right.
got too many channels, or if it's really ain't showing up until after the shit or whatever. Because sometimes you ever click on your notifications and there wasn't no red dot right there, but you got
Yep.
3 or 4 new ones. And you like, why
Uh-huh.
the fuck it ain't show me that I had new ones?
Yep.
Well, I don't know if that's the case or what sometimes.
Oh, give me some coffee. Hold up.
But I be trying to make sure all 4 of y'all, Rice, TMG, Hardy, and Doug Face, I try to make sure I tap into y'all shit all the time. I try to tap into more people too, but I consider y'all like the main joints where people can tap into y'all shit and get attached to everybody else. So like it ain't really singling y'all out as the best. It's singling y'all out as the ones who's the gateway to reach everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to tap into all of y'all shit all the time because more people can reach folk.
Right.
My bad, man. What you say? I went to go get some coffee.
Shit, hell if I know I'm a little bit drunk. I was drinking some Bombay. That shit ain't no game.
But
Crazy.
yeah, I was talking to these girls today. They was like, he just hate Jada. I was like, I don't hate Jada. The thing is, I didn't like the way Will handled it. That just ain't cool. I don't know. Maybe just that's just me, but that just ain't a good
Oh,
way to handle that situation. In that situation, it wasn't like it was the BET Awards. This the Oscars.
you know how I feel. I say fuck the Oscars. Do it right, exactly that.
Time and place. If it was some hood stuff, it was a whole bunch of hood people around that would like to see it get sparked up like that. At least he could have felt even he would have I think he'd have felt more comfortable defending himself.
No, that was the right time and place. I remember hashtag Oscars so white. Y'all forgot about that? It was hashtag Oscars so white. But
Yeah.
it wasn't no black people getting nominated one year.
No, the show wasn't. And they wanted him to stop hosting and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't stop hosting it. He was the one black dude that was still there.
Hey, goofy. His,
Jada got
his,
mad
his,
at that.
his career is in jeopardy. I ain't gonna say it's over, but it's definitely in jeopardy.
Of course.
I'm talking about Chris Rock, not Will Smith.
What you
Smith
mean?
good.
Chris Rock? You think his career in jeopardy?
Yeah, it's in jeopardy.
I don't think so.
Everybody not feeling him, man. Niggas is like, man, everybody not feeling no Chris Rock.
Nobody is. We wasn't feeling them before this though.
Right. So this like his last attempt at something serious.
Well, he can't handle a series being soft. That ain't gonna work. Cause to me, listening to him, he playing victim.
Right. The nigga, I told you what he said. I can't respect that at all. I don't respect that, yo. The nigga said don't show off in front of white people so he ain't do nothing back. That's some of the weakest shit I ever heard in my life. It ain't
That
Yeah,
no, it ain't no,
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
it
that
ain't no
and
people on this earth who you can smack me in front of, and I'm worrying about what they gonna say if I fuck you up. I ain't never seen a person who I'm worrying about that. Matter of fact, sometimes you know how that shit go. If a
Did you see that
motherfucker
part, Ray?
smack you, if a
Did you see
motherfucker
that part,
smack
Ray?
you, say that again.
Did you see that part, Rice? When he said that, his mama said not to fight in front of the thing people. Did you see that? When Chris Rock, I'm talking to Rice. When Chris Rock is like, my mama said not to fight in front of white people.
I don't think he know. That shit a no go. I ain't doing that. You just can't smack me. I'm sorry, cause I just said that mean in so many words, right? I can just either me follow you around or have some niggas follow you around till you get around some white people and have them slap you. As soon as you get in a white neighborhood, slap your brains out, and I know you ain't gonna do nothing back.
nah, I agree if he said that. But another thing he said I didn't like was you pick me to slap.
I told you, you
I'm the
can't
softest
say
one.
that. You can't say that. If everybody cracking on somebody and then you say your joke and you the one he punched, you can't be like, why you ain't say nothing when he said something about your shirt?
Yep.
You can't say nothing like that.
But I just don't think Will was defending his wife. I think it was something else going on.
He was defending his
Defending
respect.
his ego. I think you were defending his ego.
Yeah, you can't look. Even if he don't fuck with her, I'm gonna explain this one more time. Even if him and her is at odds, you can't disrespect her in front of him, man. You can't do that. It's disrespecting him. It's disrespecting both of them. It's disrespecting their kids. It's disrespecting his manhood.
But I don't
Man,
think he was being disrespectful. That's the thing. I don't think it was all.
it is because he thought he was gonna get away with it. He thought it wasn't gonna be disrespectful, but he ain't get away with it. Yo wasn't feeling that, and I know he know yo wasn't gonna be feeling that. He just thought he wasn't gonna be feeling it, and it was gonna slide. He know that nigga wasn't gonna like it, and he still did it. It ain't no way you are, for me to be on Chris Rock's side. You'll have to convince me that Chris Rock thought that they wasn't gonna think nothing bad about it.
I think that's what he thought because that's what he told Jada. Remember
So
when?
why in the fuck would
Remember
she tell
before?
him? So
Remember
why in the
before?
fuck would she tell him not to do the show? Why would he
No,
change a joke?
because she like, I don't know, like, but see, Will Smith do some
Because
shit
Will
too, so
didn't win the Oscar for a
yeah.
movie. That's why she didn't want him to host it because she knew Will wasn't gonna win the Oscar because they be knowing.
No, she
They
ain't
telling
want him
on
to do
themselves the
that
whole
joke.
show. Everything
They
that go
wanted
on in the
him.
background.
All right, look, you can clearly see that the writers wanted somebody to shit on them.
Oh yeah,
We
are
know
you
that
talking
for
about
a fact.
Will and Jada?
Yeah,
Well, and Jada? Yep,
Bingo.
right.
I believe so too.
So she ain't want him to do it.
Yep.
He had the choice either to do it or don't do it. He decided to do it.
Yep.
That's that. Now, however it go after that, it's on him. He
But
decided to
that was
do it. If
this
it's
is
me,
something.
I know if they
You know
tell
what
me
this is?
disrespect, if they tell me disrespect TMG and Miss TMG, and I do it, come on, yo. What the? I mean, what?
Hazy. You know what this go back to though? And this why the writers probably wrote it like this. Because in 2016, she told Chris Rock not to host the Oscars or MC the Oscars because
He
Will
ain't
didn't
finished
win the
that.
Oscar she thought he should have won. For a movie he did.
I thought they were saying she told him don't do this one when he
No,
said that joke.
no.
No, they told. Well, he
2016.
changed the joke this time.
Who changed the joke?
Chris Rock. He
But the
changed the
writers
joke up
still
there,
had
right?
intention. Mm-hmm.
Man, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of low key feel like y'all trying to avoid the fact that this man was determined to go ahead and get the bag and say fuck them, man. They was giving him a big bag and he was gonna say fuck them regardless. He wanted that bag, man.
Bingo.
And he had to get slapped for that shit.
He came with the territory, didn't it?
Came with the territory, man.
But
Yeah.
the only thing I don't respect is the same man that slapped that man is the same man that woman that's supposed to love you that you slapping this man over was making you cry on TV.
No, man, he not. Listen, listen. The
That
slap.
kills it all for me. I could see if
What?
she was
That's
upstanding.
because you try. That's
Hold
because you
on,
feel like he
hold on.
slapped him over Jada. It's not that man disrespected him and Jada as a whole, man. It don't matter if he fuck with her or not. It don't matter if she a bitch or not. Let me tell you something. It's just like with niggas. All right, put it like this, Rice. Let's just say you fuck with a girl, right?
I gotta
And
watch it
she's
again because it's funny to me.
listen.
Hold
Let's
on.
say you fuck with a girl and she a slut, right? Do I supposed to fuck her or do I supposed to tell you, yo, shorty ain't right? Why people always make the decision that is foul? You see what I'm saying? Why people
Yeah,
always
yeah.
choose the foul road to take when they can choose the right path? They always say the foul road is the right way to go, yo. He ain't had to do that joke, yo. He ain't had to say shit. He could have did a more innocent joke that could have been funny as shit, but he wanted that bag, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Everybody see what it is. He's sucking up to them people. And he proved it when he said the reason why he ain't strike back is because his mother told him not to show off in front of white people.
Right.
Fuck that
Yeah,
nigga. He a buster, man.
that's what he
He a
said.
fucking buster. You don't tell him, you don't let nobody slap you because you in front of white people. What type of shit is that? I'm gonna fuck somebody up, and if a white person say something, I'll fuck them up. What type of shit is that, yo? Please, yo, tell me what type of shit is that, though?
I didn't understand that part too, yo. That part had me tripping right there.
He a fucking buster, man. He just let a nigga slap him right in front of all of us, and now he coming back trying to say why. I understand if he
It's
walked away,
funny.
if he decide he ain't gonna fight back.
Watch,
All right, that's cool. Don't
watch.
come back and say no shit about you ain't want to show
Hold
up in
on,
front of white people. No, you
hold
just
on,
supposed to.
Hazy. This what I'm gonna tell you what probably. I'm gonna tell you what probably got him slapped. This right here. Watch this.
Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. It's like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Look,
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
he said Richard. He called that nigga Richard because I think Will Smith was supposed to be playing Richard Pryor in the movie or something.
No, Serena and them forever. Serena forever.
Oh, that's right. There you go. There you go. That was a fun spot.
Here. Richard.
He been pushing though, right?
Wow.
Right.
Smith just smacked the
Look how long it took. It wasn't no natural react. Hold on. I'm gonna see if Will was laughing.
Will was what?
He was laughing, but he ain't finding it
I'm
funny.
gonna leave it.
He was laughing. Will was laughing, bro. Check it out. Will was laughing. He kind of smirked, but he didn't do a big laugh. He did kind of like, really, nigga, you up there saying that shit?
That nigga mouth wide open.
Yeah.
Look how she's looking.
All right.
Uh-oh. Now something happens because everybody else oblivious. Ain't nobody acting like that's a terrible joke or that's very offensive.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out. Richard. Wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
G.I.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to. Okay?
Look at him. He said, I'm going to. Knock it off, boy.
Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I don't want no problems with nobody.
Okay.
Keep my wife's name.
Wow. Wow.
Was the camera. Camera,
I'm
right?
out here. Bitch, that was a. I'm out here.
That's what everybody not even understanding. Everybody oblivious.
Yeah.
They thought he was going up there to clown them or something.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
I'm paying.
I don't know who. Hold up, Rice. I don't know who's the niggas that don't see that as some gangster shit.
Jane joke.
Look.
My wife's name.
Look. Now she rolled her eyes at Jada.
Who?
Jane joke.
Look.
My wife's
Huh? She sitting closer to him than Jada is. Look.
name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. It's a night in the history of television.
That was wow. He called that nigga Richard. Yeah, it's Venus and Serena daddy. Richard. He called that nigga Richard.
Dude, it was a GIG.
Man, that's bad.
Dog.
That's what it was too, man. For real, seriously, it was a GI Jane joke. It wasn't. It wasn't. That's what I say. But maybe I don't know. It just took him way too long to get offended. It was. It didn't seem like he went up there under his own will. That's
I
my
mean,
whole
I don't
thing.
even care if he went up there under his own will or not. If you offend my lady while me and her beefing, and she really give me that look like fuck all that shit we gonna do, this nigga just said that, you getting it. That's
No,
just
I
that.
can't. I can't
Ain't no
have
nothing
my.
else.
I can't have my wife have me out of control like that. If she out of
No,
control,
that's not out of control. A nigga said something and he had the choice to say
that's
it or not.
all he
And
did. But that's my point. That's all he did was say something.
so what? Niggas can't you can't go out here. All right, right. So you trying to tell me you out here talking crazy to people's wife?
No.
I know you not. Not no disrespect. Like that don't mean you no sucker or nothing. But you know that ain't gonna go well.
Hell
Y'all can hear
no.
me?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nigga, that's like the second time this shit bring me out and bring me back in. I thought it was one of them.
You know that shit ain't gonna go well, Rice. You can't
No.
do that. You can't do that. Just like, hey, look, it's something gonna show y'all that I know what I'm talking about. Just like we was talking about the other day with the women. And y'all was talking about the women shit, and I was like, yo, you know, woman don't necessarily mean right. Like, you can't just automatically act like just because somebody a female, they ain't gonna get it. And what happened? What's the main story going on right now? The pregnant girl that tried to carjack a nigga and they smoked her. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly now. This the next day after we had the discussion. So it probably happened the same day while we was talking
While
about
we was talking about it.
it. Shit ain't no game. I ain't no disrespectful nigga to women. I ain't got no lack of respect for women, even though I do know what it is with most women. You know what I mean? A woman gonna be a woman, nigga, and you a man gonna be a man. And we never anytime a nigga see eye to eye with a woman, I question that. I'm sorry, cause we different. I don't agree with how the women look at it, and they don't agree with how we look at it. So anytime a nigga on the woman's side, I'm looking at him crazy because we opposites.
It depend
You
on
know,
it depend on it depend on what side the woman on. If the woman on the right side, well then I gotta be on the right side with her.
well, nah, you supposed to be on the right side what a man supposed to do. See what the right side with a woman supposed to do is different from the right side with a man supposed to do.
Uh-uh.
It's supposed to be a meeting point. But a
Right.
woman gonna do what a woman gonna do.
A
And a
right.
man gonna do what he gonna do in response, and vice versa. A man gonna do what a man gonna do, and a woman gonna do what they gonna do in response. And they gotta
But
be a meeting point.
right is right is wrong is wrong.
True, true, but it's a whole bunch of different subjects, and every one right thing in one subject ain't right in the next one. You know what I'm saying?
If
It's a
it's
whole
right,
lot of
it
shit.
will be.
Nigga can't hover over a woman and don't let her make a decision. She gotta have a certain amount of freedom, but at the same time, it's certain shit she can't. She don't got no choice. She don't make that decision. Plain and simple. She gotta shut up and defer to the husband. It's just plain and simple. Some shit, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit, she gotta
But
have a certain freedom, and then certain shit, she gotta defer.
hopefully that should be established from the get go.
Well, I mean, trials and tribulations. That's all I can say to that one.
You know what I'm saying? Some of that don't be it be that be different from the get go.
You gotta go through it. You can't discuss experience. Experience is experience.
That's the thing. But it's what you willing to put up with, and if the person learns from the experience, that's what makes it worthwhile staying with somebody. Because people gonna fuck up.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the whole point. How bad? What's normal? What's natural? Look, normal and natural is comparison, like how you be saying lawful and legal.
Yep. Yep.
Same shit.
Same thing.
Same fucking shit. Shit, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man.
I don't know, and this cocaine beer movie, I don't think it's all that either. It's all right, but it's not even.
I don't want shit like that. I know they playing with us like they can just sell us anything. So I ain't even gonna get on the time of day with that. I'm not gonna look at it if it come on cable. I'm not gonna look
No,
at it if it come on regular TV.
I'm only watching it because they got an Ice Cube son in it. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons I wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's his movie, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I think so.
I think that's his movie.
Ice Cube son is in it.
Yeah. Him and that one dude that from Wired. I said, "She." The one dude, I like him.
Clay Davis.
Yeah. He might. In
The
every
one like,
TV,
you think I'm going down for all this by myself?
yo,
Shit.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that TV show, Your Honor. He's in that TV show, my nigga, and he kills that TV show. Boy, man.
Oh yeah, he a good actor.
Yeah, he killed that TV show,
He
boy. And
excellent. Everything he in. Hell yeah.
What's his name?
Well, I
we call
don't know his real name, but on the wire he Clay Davis. So if you
we call
punch up
him
Clay
Davis.
Davis from the wire, you'll get his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that nigga right there. That's what I'm saying, right? So you gotta check. I know you don't really watch TV, but you gotta check that shit out. Yeah, that shit, like, those are the stuff I could watch because they don't have no really to, like, you know what I mean, other shit, or like it's most likely family business. You know what I mean? But I see where they're going with this episode. You know what I mean? They already showed me the signs of the, I don't like in TV shows when the woman is about to divorce the man for no reason to be with the next man. To be with the next woman, my bad. It's crazy. Like, why are we preaching these stuff? This stuff don't happen in the gangster world, yo. It does not happen in the underworld. Like, why are we, like, come on. We need to start acting better. Writing better stories. But this movie right here, look, I don't know. They could do better. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
What y'all saying?
They'll get some more movies later.
Man, I know the movies, nigga. I told y'all we need to start doing it, at least on Sundays we should start doing the Amazon watch party, yo. I think we can have we can have a lot of people in there, yo. Everybody watching the same movie, yo. And we can still be building how we is, talking the shit how we is, but we watching the same movie. I'm telling you, man, that shit gonna be lit. Ain't nobody doing that yet. Yo. And we can stream it.
What time, Chef?
What time is it now over here, you mean? Or what time for you?
What time for you? What time you want to do it?
No, me? I don't know.
Oh, that was me talking. That was me.
Oh, shoot. Easy. It don't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah, what time?
Look, let's get it together. Let's just see how many people try and do it. We can set it up. I think a good day for it is Sundays. Y'all don't think that's a good movie day for everybody to get? Because, you know what I mean? A lot of people probably not busy. A lot of people probably settling down to get their week started. So that's a good day for a nice movie. You know what I'm saying?
And you have to get
that.
I'll have to get the keywords
every Sunday.
I'll have to get the keywords going. I have to put review and all that, movie review. I got all that stuff set though, but I got them in conversation with you.
Man, that shit nothing. That shit simple shit, man. Hey, TMG, I ain't gonna lie. Everything, it gonna get to the point where you can just make out off of everything you do at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the groundwork you laying it should set you up to be able to just eat off of everything you fucking do. You branding yourself. You already
Yeah,
a brand and you doing
yeah,
well for yourself. But now you on your way to doing exceptionally well. All
yeah.
you gotta do is just stay the course.
Right,
Real talk.
right. With much respect, yeah. That's why I try to like make sure everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Get support, share the shit, and the same thing because you
You
see it's
good.
working. You see it's working.
You
You know what
doing
I
right,
mean?
man. You
Look,
doing right. You ain't
look
even
when
gotta put
Asian,
no extra stress on yourself. You don't gotta do
right,
nothing extra. All you
right,
gotta do is try to avoid the BS as much as possible.
right,
Spend all of your energy avoiding bullshit. But other than that, everything else you doing right, yo.
Right. Yep.
right. For real, for real. I appreciate
And I
that,
ain't
y'all.
even saying you ain't doing that right, but I'm just saying if you want to focus your energy somewhere, I ain't saying you ain't avoiding BS because you don't keep a lot of BS around you either. But I'm just
Right,
saying, that's the only thing you really want to focus on because you got everything else mastered. Just make sure none of that come fuck it up.
right,
Mm.
right. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Trust me, my nigga. You know what I mean? I be catching myself sometimes and certain things. That's why I like when I be kicking conversation because certain things I be like, fuck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It be getting to me, but then I get in a conversation and I'm like, fuck, I don't need to do that no more. You know,
Yeah.
we could just roll with this
Don't forget
conversation.
you still Herman though. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
afforded certain mistakes. We just gotta make our mistakes minor. That's all though. But niggas still Herman and we ain't gonna be perfect. Like sometimes
right.
I be talking that shit. I don't like the bullshit, but you'll see me sometime occasionally get drunk and get right in the bullshit. After I done told y'all I don't like the bullshit. But I mean niggas ain't perfect neither though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just make sure that the good outweigh the bad. That's all.
Already.
All right, yeah. All right, yo, I'm gonna holler, you know what I mean? I know y'all, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna holler y'all in the monitors,
I'm
y'all.
ready to be out. I holler. Hey,
All
Rice, you
right.
already know I'll
All
be
right,
tapping
y'all.
in TMG.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Good life
Already.
tonight, bro. Tonight was good, my nigga. Much respect on it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Much
You know what I mean?
respect. It's gonna
Yeah.
always be that way. We can ready to turn it up too.
All right, my nigga.
Already. Let's get it. Get it, man. We gotta figure something out about Sunday. Let me know. I'm down.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
that's cool. That's
yeah.
cool.
You know what? I'm actually gonna post that in the members only, so we like all of us could talk about it. Sherry, Az,
Bet.
and Hayes. But that's how really we should be doing it.
All
Anyways, we
right,
should
and
be
look,
talking.
this is what we're gonna do. However many members, however many people come to the table with it,
Yeah.
everybody bring a movie. So
Right, right.
everybody who we got at the table, everybody list their movie. So let's just say we got 11 people at the table. We're gonna
Mm.
go 11 movies, and that's what we're gonna do for the next 11 Sundays is them movies.
All
And we'll
right, yeah.
just add on as more people come to the table. You feel me?
Yeah,
Bet.
yeah. Reach out to the members tomorrow, and
And
then
we
we'll
and
talk.
look and look and look, TMG, on Mondays when you go live, before
Yeah.
you really get into your topics, we can discuss the movie.
Right, right,
Or
right.
after you done with the topics, we can close it out by discussing the movie or whatever happened then.
No,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can do. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like an
And then,
ideal.
and look, they're gonna bring more people to the watch party.
Right.
So
All
we'll
right.
get it together though. But all
That
right,
sounds
y'all be
good.
cool, man. Y'all already know. Just keep y'all
Mm,
minds
Already.
going, same way I'm doing.
Bet.
yeah. Please. Yeah.
All right, y'all be cool.